everyone, welcome back to the SN Studio for some more Old World action. Today, happy Legacy Factions Day. All of the unsupported factions are here and we are testing out the Vampire Counts, a personal favorite of mine. I have played them for a while now and I am eager to see what they do in the Old World, good and bad. But we're going to be playing against a ferocious Chaos Warriors warband that is descended from the Northern Wastes to come down and perhaps despoil or disrupt my beautiful sanctuary that the vampire is in, happily hidden away from the prying eyes of the Empire and everyone else. So now he has to deal with these marauding brutes, which we shall do indeed. We are playing open battle again. As I mentioned in previous videos, if you haven't checked them out, please do. We have other battle reports. I'm trying to bring you as many varied armies as I can, that my brain allows. We are playing the open war, and we will continue to do so for a couple of more games until we got our heads around it. Then we'll delve into more of the other scenarios. But we are playing 2,000 points in that. And on top of that, I found myself a brand new fantasy player. So let's check out his army. That's coming up next.
Well, I guess I'm playing fantasy. So, here I am with the Chaos Warriors at 2,000 points. Yes, DC has finally convinced me to play fantasy, so I will be trying it out today. Please bear with me if I get any mistakes wrong. Please comment on the comments below and let me know what I've actually done wrong. And if you would have done anything differently, that would also be very, very welcome. Now, first of all, I have a Chaos Lord. He is my warlord and I have buffed him up as much as possible. He has the Daemon Flesh, the Chaos Runesword, the Crown of Everlasting Conquest, and an enchanted shield. I've also paid 5 points for Favour of the Gods, which makes me reroll on the Chaos charts for any extra goodness that the gods may want to give me. My second character is an Exalted Champion. I have upgraded him to be the Battle Standard. And again, I've given him a lot of upgrades. I have given him a shield, the Banner of the Gods, which is a very expensive upgrade. 75 points in total, but I think it's great. No modifiers to my leadership with that item. I have a Sword of Might and a Talisman of Protection. And lastly, as my third character, I have a Sorcerer. Beautiful model. I had never seen this model before. Let me know if you've seen this model before. Fallen in love with it, and yeah, I think it looks amazing. So, just one upgrade on him for 5 points. I've paid for the Favour of the Gods again to re-roll on that very exciting chart. I say exciting, I could roll a 1 straight away, and it can't, and maybe not that exciting. Then moving on to the rest of my army, I have 2 big regiments of 19 Chaos Warriors with full command. I've got 2 close combat weapons on one of the regiments, and then the other has a shield and a close combat weapon for some extra resilience. Then I move on to some Chaos Trolls. Again, these models I had never seen before. Yeah, DC's bringing some fantastic models into the studio, which bring a lot of nostalgia, but some of them I have never seen before, like these Chaos Trolls. So a unit of 6. They're quite fun. They've got 2 close combat weapons as well for some extra attacks, taking them to 4 attacks each. So yeah, let's see how they go. They do have the stupidity rule, so they can become a problem, and it's important that I do actually deploy them close to someone with a high leadership, but let's see how that goes. And then lastly, we have a regiment of Marauders. I've got light armor on them for some extra resilience and a shield for some better resilience as well. And it's a unit of 14 with full command, where the Sorcerer will probably be attached to. Then, not forgetting about it, I have the Hell Cannon. Beautiful model. I can't wait to shoot. I know for a fact that artillery in general has been nerfed slightly, which I think is a good thing. And yeah, it is very heavy. Full metal as well. And yeah, can't wait to shoot it. No extra upgrades on him because I don't think you can give any upgrades to it. So yeah, that's 2,000 points of Chaos goodness. Can't believe I'm playing Chaos as my first game of fantasy. With that said, let's check out DC's list coming up next.
This is a very special day for me. I am, as I mentioned, a huge Vampire Count / Undead fan. Even back in 5th edition, when I started looking at those Undead pages, the old Nagash model, yeah, my favorite faction by far. So here I am in the old world trying out the new legacy rules for the Vampire Counts. I will be probably doing a more in-depth look at the faction and other legacy factions on a live stream with the old world on the channel soon, so keep an eye out for that. But in the meantime, I have built the list around the theme, because I have to, the fluff in me, it has to be done, the theme of a Necrarch vampire, even though there's no bloodlines anymore in the legacy faction. But being a Necrarch-styled vampire, I have kitted him out as such. We have a Vampire Count leading my 2,000-point list. He is level 2 upgraded, but then I've given him the Dark Acolyte and the Master of the Dark Arts gifts, or gifts upgrades, vampiric upgrades, along with Supernatural Horror. So he causes terror, he can do the Invocation of Nehek special rule, and he gains another wizard level, making him level 3, which I thought was as, Necrarch as you can get. In terms of his items, he has the Blood Drinker, which is quite a nice regaining wound weapon, followed by the Flayed Hauberk, I believe it's pronounced, which, yeah, it gives him an extra buff on top of everything else. So, he is leading the show, as you can imagine, but he has himself a trusty bodyguard. I have brought a Wight King. The Wight King has the Sword of Kings, because and a Talisman of Protection for a 5-up ward save, followed by his shield plus his heavy armor. So he's going to be my heavy hitter next to the vampire to look after him. A slight note, I don't have a BSB for this army, and because I don't have a BSB model, I didn't bring him, and you need a White Lord to be able to bring a Battle Standard, Army Standard Bearer for the Banner of the Barrows, which you'll explain in a moment. But it is quite a big hit, I think, in terms of points-wise for the Vampire Counts, that you have to have these taxes almost to bring it. That aside, I'm bringing the Wight King. He is also supported by his 2 necromantic allies. We have a Master Necromancer. This one is a level 4. And I've given him the Cloak of Mist and Shadow. So he's ethereal. I'll be running him on his own around on the battlefield, see how that works out for him. And he also has Lore Familiar, which means he will choose his spells. Everything will be having the Lore of Necromancy and the Lore of Undeath, which is in the Vampire Counts PDF. And you can select one of those spells or the signature spell of your chosen lore, rather than the ones you rolled or selected in this case. All of our spells will be in the description below. There are a lot to go through, so don't make me remember them all. They're all in the description, so you can check them out just before the game starts. And if you're there and you paused and you're reading them, hit the like button while you're there, why not? So lastly, in the character slot, we have ourselves a level 2 Necromancer. And this guy has the Sceptre of Niorot, I believe it's pronounced French, but I probably butchered that, which allows him to do Invocation of a Nehek special rule twice. So it's kind of handy. As you can tell by the way this army is going, it is a theme, again, around the Necrarch. So there's lots of big hordes of undead. And yeah, well, let's start off. Into core, we have the 2 identical units of 20 zombies. I have a standard and musician for both of these. Normally I take more, but I will one day get to my 200 zombie plus army. I want an all zombie army. Help me make it happen, because I want to see it and you want to see it as well. Until then, the 2 units of 20 will suffice. And then following them, we have ourselves 2 units of 30 skeleton warriors, all of them armed with sword and shield, etc., along with champion, standard, and musician as normal. I think big bricks are useful in this edition because fear has to be higher unit strength as well as causing fear to enact fear in your enemies. So having smaller units probably won't work for the Vampire Counts, just from my observation so far. Moving along, we can have the Graveguard as a core choice because we brought a Wight King or Wight Lord with us. But either way, we have plenty of slots for them. So we have ourselves 23 Graveguard with great weapons. Ignore the shields, but they look better with the shields, and they're the old halberd, old school, classic style, which I quite like. But we're using them as great weapons because they're pretty big. So they have themselves heavy armor, a full command, champion musician, and standard bearer. And as I mentioned, you can't just give them the Banner of the Barrows. You have to have a White Lord only. So I couldn't afford it with the points on top of that, and I don't have a BSB. So yeah, sad face. Still, moving on, we have ourselves a Corpse Cart. He is a level 1 caster, which is pretty cool, and I've given him, please don't maybe try and pronounce it properly, it's the Tintinbulation, which is, I had to Google it, it's about a bell. So I've given him the bell upgrade to buff and support my units in the back. And other than that, he'll be going along and ramming things, because he's got impact hits, D3+1, which is pretty cool. Then moving along, also in core, we have ourselves not 1, but 2 units of direwolves. Forgot to mention them. Just units of 5, nice and cheap on the standard. Hit them on the flanks. They have the reserve move, so they can kind of get a little bit extra up the board, bit of a vanguard like before. Now, let's get into the meat of it all, which is none other than our Black Coach. Probably my favorite model in the entire Games Workshop range that ever was. I absolutely love it. The aesthetic is beautiful, and the little vampire inside is so cool. We have him. He's 200 points. He's pretty tasty, but he doesn't have as much craziness as he did in previous editions, but still a lot of fun. It looks good on paper at least, so I'm looking forward to giving that a go. Now, that is the list in its entirety. It's exactly 2,000 points, if I remember rightly, but could be wrong on that. Check in the description below. And you've seen on top of that the Chaos Warriors. So now let's head on to the battlefield, and we'll see you there in just a second.
Still imbued with the zealousness of the Empire's victories during the Vampire Wars, witch hunters and priests of Sigmar had scoured the domains of the living in search of rooting out any remnants of the undead. Vasily Dracos, of the Necrarch bloodline, had fled the Empire to seek refuge in his sanctuary, deep in the northern territories that bordered the Chaos Wastes. Traveling by coach on quiet roads and forgotten mounted passes, the ancient vampire arrived with his cohort of necromancers to find his refuge torn down and burnt to the ground. Its remaining walls were daubed with the sigils and markings of the dark gods. Dracos' sanctum and years of collected knowledge had gone up in flames. Before he could search the ruin for any surviving tomes or arcane scrolls, banners appeared over the distant horizon. The warriors of the Dark Gods had returned.
Here we are. Oh, this is probably my favorite game of all favorite games. Vampire Counts versus Warriors of Chaos.
I'm excited and I don't even know why.
It's because your youth is coming back to you. Oh, you'll feel it.
Smell it.
And I'm here to take it away and resurrect you as one of my own. We're playing open battle. If you skip the intro, naughty, naughty. But we know you didn't.
You're a bad person.
Yeah, but you know, the old world gang, they're not going to be. Not going to be doing any
It's
of
the
that.
best part.
It's the best part,
Yeah.
exactly.
I normally skip the
off,
rest.
Yeah, switch off afterwards.
Yeah.
Now, we're playing open war, open battle, so it's just straight fight again, because Mr. Pardo's, as we said, his first game on Kamura.
Yeah. And we said we're going to do like 5 open battles before.
Yeah, exactly. Just get our heads around it, because
there's a lot.
There's a lot. There's one where you have to calculate every unit strength and so on.
No thanks.
No thanks. Yes, exactly. So anyway, let me take you through the board. As you can see, we have some lovely foliage and terrain. We have some terrain in the middle of the board now, in middle-ish, thanks to some of the comments below. Thank you very much. We are, expanding and changing. We have all of these are going to be impassable, so you're just going to move around them. because it makes life a lot easier
Or
for all of
hide
us.
inside.
Or hide inside, yeah. Woohoo. But yeah, we're basically going to keep it as such. Now, in terms of deployment, I won the roll off.
Yes.
And I picked this side because I could use some of that terrain on the right flank to hide, and I did nothing of the such. So let's go through deployment. Let's start off with, I was going to call you Captain Pardo now, but I guess Warlord Pardo?
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll have to think about
Lord Pardo.
Lord Pardo. Lord Pardo.
Right.
Okay, so we have the Hellfire Cannon. Hellfire Cannon?
Hell Cannon.
Hell Cannon. This was the first thing I placed down. Just because I wanted to see as much as I could.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty decent as well in shooting. So hopefully it kills a lot. We've got the 2 Chaos Warrior units, just one beside the other. I've got my Warlord, which is my Chaos Lord
There he is.
here.
Throne taker.
On the right, and then we've got the Battle Army Standard on the left. Which is an Exalted Champion, just upgraded to
be a BSB, exactly.
So they're just going to move forward and wreak havoc.
They will, yeah.
That's all.
Only the
That's
Chaos
basically
Warriors.
there.
Yeah.
And then the Marauders will just stay behind.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Shouting like they're in the fight, but they're not going to be in the fight.
Exactly.
And then my Sorcerer's in there as well, obviously.
Yeah. It's like a little bunk.
Doing some doom bolts across the fields and stuff like that.
Yep.
And then my Trolls are just going to walk around this building because
this is true.
They smell a bit, so we keep them away from us. and that's it. Maybe really, really elite. Like as elite as it can be.
Exactly.
5 units, perfect for me. Perfect for the first game.
That's what I was thinking.
So,
exactly that. Now, on to what you're all here for, really, the vampire counts. Now, in terms of deployment, we have dogs on the left flank. We have dogs here. And then we have 2 units of zombies. This one has the Necromancer inside. And then we have behind them the Corpse Cart, the Grave Guard with the Vampire and the Wight King present. Then we have our Ethereal. I'm going to try him running around. He can't join units that are not Ethereal or vice versa. So there he is. He's just doing his thing. He's probably going to get bombed by the Hell Cannon, I imagine, straight away. And then the 2 unit Skeleton Warriors. I kind of positioned this one bad on my right flank because it'll end up being blocked along here. But that's my fault. And I have too many units to play with. And then on the other flank, because it can move a little bit quicker than the rest of the army, because don't forget, nothing can march in my army. In the old edition, you could march within the general's leadership range. It's not a thing anymore.
Very, very slow.
Yeah, it's very slow.
So if I stay here for 5 turns...
And just shoot me.
And just shoot you out of the way.
I'll get to you eventually.
Okay.
Exactly, when I do. Yes, and then this will be on the flank, basically, to try and probably kill some trolls. So, yeah, with that is all of the deployment.
Yeah.
Let us begin with the roll-off. You get +1, because obviously you have far less units than me.
A lot less.
Purple dice for me for the necromantic powers, and then yours bones dice for the skulls of your
I'll
enemies.
let you roll first.
Oh, you didn't kind like that. Oh.
I knew that was going to happen.
No!
That's why.
Oh, okay, so that is Chaos Warriors.
My cannon's firing first!
Yeah. Slight little change up here, a little repositioning for Lord Pardo.
Sorry.
No, it's my fault, I should have mentioned, because trolls have stupidity.
Yeah.
And if you keep them very far away from your general, where you can use
You have to
leadership,
roll on the leadership. Their leadership is 4.
Yeah.
So you don't really want to be...
No.
They'll just go like wandering about.
Yeah, you need the general needs to bark at them, tell them what to do. So we've got to switch them around, basically. So the trolls are coming this way.
Basically switched these two. I know maybe the Marauders are not going to do that much that way, but it's only fair to do that. And, we might... I don't have to go that way either.
No, you spin around,
just
exactly.
spin round in combat.
Now, let's go into the strategy phase.
Yes. So normally I would do my battle last here. I'm not going to do it. It's stupid because we're not going to get into combat turn 1.
Your enchantment spell, basically.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, which is called Battle Lust.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do the Gates of Gods for both my Bearer and my... I think everybody has it, yeah.
Yeah, everyone has it, yeah.
So, but these, my Sorcerer and my Warlords can reroll.
Yes, once per game.
Once per game. So let's do it on...
Favour of the Gods.
Gates of the Gods for my...
Oh, yeah. What's he going to get? The Warlord got a 1.
So I'm going to reroll this.
Yeah.
Because it's the Damned by Chaos, that's the worst one.
Good start.
And it's a 6.
Ooh.
This gives me 2 things. The champion is blessed with demonic vitality for the remainder of the game. This model gains +1 modifier for the remainder of the game.
Yeah.
This model gains a +1 modifier to both their strength and leadership characteristics to a maximum of 10. So he's leadership 10 for the whole game now.
That's amazing.
That's very good.
And strength, you said, right?
And strength, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
He's a beast.
When we played it with Chris, I think we did it incorrectly, potentially, where we were adding all of the modifiers from the all of the table, where I think it's only 1 or 6.
I think it's the 6 that gives you for the remainder of the game. Yeah.
Exactly.
No, there's a couple that say remainder of the game, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for the remainder of the game, Yeah, 4, 5, and 6 says.
Oh, there you go. Maybe Chris did it right then, and that comment online with some troll. Anyway, so that's brilliant. So pop 6 there to remind us.
Put a little reminder there. And then the next one, which is the standard bearer, is a 1.
Okay.
I don't think I can re-roll
I didn't give him no.
I'll double check. I think it was just the sorcerer that did it. So we'll put a 1 here, and we'll double check. And then the sorcerer.
Sorcerer's got a 1, yes!
But I can re-roll.
Once per game.
Just
6.
Okay, so again, 6. So he's got +1
strange.
and strength. Yeah, that was 1s and 6s only.
Well, check if the Exalted has it. I don't think
I don't think he has it, yeah.
Which means he's going to be stupid. He has to take a leadership test at the start of this. Oh, actually, no. Comment below what you think of this, but he's gained stupid after the sub phase where you would need to take the test. So my assumption is that it's in the next phase when you would take the test.
Yeah. So Favour of the Gods is the rule that it's called.
Yes. It's 5 points. It's great.
Favour of the Gods. Is it Favour of the Gods? Yeah. And only my Chaos Lord and my Sorcerer have it.
Do you know why? Because they had 5 points spare and I chucked it in.
Oh, thank you very much.
That's okay.
So they are basically now...
So he's stupid. The next turn he'll have to take a stupidity test.
Yeah. Damned by Chaos. The champion is beset with the visions of the realm of Chaos. This model becomes subject to the superior special rule for the remainder of the game.
Yeah.
If they already have this rule, they suffer a -1 modifier to their leadership.
This is why fantasy's the best.
This is why you should have paid 5 points more and given him
I know, his 50 points were all spent.
Yeah.
So with that is your strategy phase done. Let's go on to movement. That's coming up. There we go. So we popped a little stupid icon next to him.
Just a reminder.
Yeah, just a reminder. He is now stupid for the rest of the game, and we will be taking a leadership test after your first turn, basically, because it's already past that part. And I vanguarded. Apologies. I can vanguard. I want to showcase it, and I forgot because we were too busy chatting about Gaze of the Gods. But my wolves can vanguard just their movement phase. Just their normal move.
Yeah.
So I've moved them up, which is nice because they're a little bit quicker than the rest of the shambling hordes.
Yeah.
Now we're going to your movement phase, and we'll get it going. A little bit of admin we forgot already.
Yep.
It's probably comments already, but it's good for the algorithm. And if you comment, just start with hello.
Hello.
Hello, hi.
My name is...
Yeah. People just start with like, you did this wrong. Now, stupidity test.
Yes. So I've moved him already, so I'll move him back here.
Yes.
So my leadership is now 10 because of the extra leadership I have now.
Great.
That's fine. So they're fine.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, and now the Caged Fury from this also has to do a leadership test during the start of it. So this would be before movement anyway.
But again, 10 because
so 10 because my
fine. Wow, they're very happy.
Yeah,
that's a happy hell cannon right now.
Yeah, basically you would have to do a misfire table or go a roll on the misfire table before you even shoot.
And in the old days, I haven't read the misfire table now, but in the old days he would like the cannon would gobble up one of the crew.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's a demonic beast. Now, in terms of the movement, as you can imagine, we have marched forward with both regiments of Chaos Warriors. They are eager to get stuck into battle, and then following alongside them is the happy-go-lucky Trolls. Please name them below. Yeah, Troll, because we had some great names for our Savage Orcs.
That was funny.
That was funny. Now, Trolls, name them. Over on the other flank, on Parda's left flank, the cheeky little march here from the Marauders, along with the Sorcerer in tow. So with that, that's the end of the movement phase. Let's let Parda decide where this Hell Cannon's going in the shooting phase coming up next. Okay, no Doom Bolt coming from the Exalted Sorcerer because he marched. He's too busy, which is a new rule. There's none of that. Maybe it was in the old book. I can't remember. There's no marching and firing vortexes or missiles.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, and you decided to shoot my dogs, right?
No. I want to shoot your main units.
Fine. Okay, so in the center it goes and roll nearby.
So, I can't see you, so I'm firing indirectly.
Correct, yes, because you are blocked. You're firing indirectly, which is going to be a misfire anyway. Oh, this is so exciting.
So I need to roll now.
Yeah, roll
so
D6.
It's a 1. 3 at last. The demon breaks loose. Every unit, friend or foe, within 3d6 suffers d6 strength 5 hits.
Amazing.
Each with an AP of -1. Once these hits are resolved, the Hell Cannon is removed from play as a casualty.
Oh my word!
What? I like this game.
Okay. Right, here's what we're going to do, everyone. Everyone stop laughing.
My Chaos Warriors are stupid. My cannon's blown up.
Now, what we're going to do, everyone, it's Parda's first game, And on top of that, everyone wants to see the Hell Cannon working. It's turn 1.
Yeah.
I want to see the Hell Cannon working. We're going to carry on.
I want to see it working as well.
We're going to punish you by the 3d6. So we're going to say the Hell Cannon got loose.
Yeah, and we're going to remove as well one of the
we're
crew,
gonna
which would be go into chomp, which is the...
Yeah, exactly. Lose a wound, basically. But we're going to carry on the explosion. So we're going to carry on as if it were, but the Hell Cannon gets back and carries on playing, because we all want to have fun here, but that was hilarious.
Yeah.
3d6.
That was very funny. So 3d6, see if it catches me.
Wow, it definitely does.
Yes, it does. So it will capture...
Maybe 2.
6, that is 13, right?
Yep.
So it captures both units.
Excellent.
There we go.
Okay, so d6 on the first one.
Okay, so this one?
Yep. It's 4. Okay. Wounding on
so
2s.
Wounding on 2s.
That's
and then
4. And then
minus 1 AP.
Yep, so 6 up saves.
Minus 1 I said? Yeah, so 6 up.
Ooh.
There's 2 dead.
2 gone. Okay, good start.
And then d6 on the next unit.
Yes, it's 4 again. Lovely.
And 2's to wounds.
2's to wound. All wounded.
And
Now
6
6s.
3 dead.
3 dead. Okay.
Drink.
Wow.
Doink. Doink. I don't get your dogs, right? What was it? 13?
13, you could try.
No. What's going on?
That is
This is what happens when I play Chaos.
exactly. This is what happens. Absolute carnage. So that was the end of the shooting phase. We're going to leave it there, as like I said, as if the Hell Cannon is carrying on.
Removing 1.
One of the crew's been eaten.
Yep.
and you've killed some of your own guys. That's fantastic.
Lovely
It's
stats.
The way of the gods. Now we go on to my turn.
Yeah.
That's quite exciting.
That was quick.
Yeah. Here we go into the strategy phase. And before we get anything off, this is new, right? This is still getting used to it. I'm now doing some spells in the command phase. It was probably everyone's going to call it the command phase, I imagine. But the strategy phase at the start, any hex spells and whatnot, and I have some right here. So my Necromancer is going to do Deathly Cabal, or at least try to, which is a casting value of 10. That's 8 plus his 2, because his level 2 is 10.
Nice.
Which is lovely. So essentially that unit gets a 6-up ward save. Until my next turn. In addition, if in play the models affected gain the Fear special rule, if they already have Fear, which they do, they gain Terror. So these guys are terrifying.
What does Terror do?
Terror is basically if you were in combat and you flee, it's -1, and also it's same with Fear in terms of charging, etc.
Okay.
But if I charge you with Terror, I believe that you can run away, unlike Fear. So he's done that, and now he's got Hellish Vigour, which is also an enchantment that he's going to try and cast.
Okay.
And 7 gets it done as well. It's 7 to 10.
Okay, cool.
7 to 10. So this one is, if the spell is cast, the cast result of 7 or more, a single friendly unit that has the Necromantic Undead special rule and within the caster's command range gains the Reserve special rule.
Nice.
If this spell is cast with a casting value of 10, it wasn't, then every friendly unit. So basically they get a free move in the shooting phase, I believe it is, which is cool. So I'll pick a unit and I will pick, tough one to pick actually. Friendly
Gets
unit.
closer to me.
Yeah, gets closer to you. In my command range, it's only like around here, so I might put it on the Grave Guard, get them stuck in. And then we unfortunately don't have any other spells in range for my hexes against you, because you're out of range with my other powers, but I do have a Raise Dead. Now,
Zombies coming in.
Zombies coming in, and they're called Risen Zombies. They're a little bit different. This is casting value of 10.
I hope they're weaker.
My Master Necromancer knows Raise Dead, along with my main Vamp. So we're going to do the Master Necromancer first, and let's see if we can get it off. It's within 12 of him. No, he doesn't. Even with his his extras.
+2.
Yeah, and then we've got a level 3 on my Necroarch Vampire, and no, 4,
5, 6, 7.
7. It doesn't do it. I needed 10 casting value. That's a shame. No zombies for me. That's not great. I was going to put them in your way.
These zombies, are they stronger or?
They're stronger. They're faster. They can.
I don't want like
climb up walls.
I don't want like World War Z ones where
exactly.
Running against walls. You got the ones in the back going really slow, and these new ones going like ultra fast.
They're rubbish. They're absolutely rubbish. They're just speed bumps. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
They're skirmishes.
Okay. That was easy.
That was easy. Yeah.
You don't have any shooting, right?
There's no shooting.
But
in
you
this.
will be moving with one of your units in the shooting phase.
Yes, with reserve special rule.
Is that at the end of your turn?
No, I've got to move first.
Okay. Oh, it's true. Yeah.
No charges to declare. Because I'm not, that's going to be game over straight away.
Okay.
I'll check if I'm March blocked or any of that kind of stuff. Although I'm immune to psychology, so I don't think I get March blocked. I will check those rules.
Perfect.
Until then, let's see movement coming up. before we go any further, my mistake, everyone. Now, Mr. Pardo gets a Fated Dispel in each of the phases.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, of course, you...
my sorcerer isn't within 18 inches.
Correct.
So I get a free one.
You get a free one, an army-wide one, yes. So you want to try and stop my moving spell, Hellish Vigour.
You rolled a 7,
I rolled a
you?
7, so you need an 8. That'll do
go.
it. Wow, shut it down.
It needs to be more now.
Correct.
More than what
Yes.
you...
So let's now recap the movement phase, and I'll explain why there's a big old vortex potentially right there. Ooh, I'm excited. Now, movement. I have moved up with the dogs. Now, they are open order, so you can do a little cheeky pivot as well with them afterwards. Push them up, move their 9, which is quite quick. I've basically, as you do with dogs, put them in the way to speed bump those Chaos Warriors. My intention was to move the Graveguard forward up, and then I'll explain this vortex in a moment. Try and little tactic going on. Now, otherwise, as you can see, everything's pretty slow. It's just moved its 4. I've kind of wheeled slightly and moved a couple on this flank to try and get around again, box myself in, and then we've tentatively moved up with the Black Coach. I don't want him to charge me because I'll lose all my bonuses. I want to charge him, so he's not within charge range, and I potentially am next turn, which is quite nice. With that, let us go on to, of course, my only spell, my magic vortex that is in, because everything else is out of range.
Yep.
My Spirit Leech, I believe it was, with my Master Necromancer. It's a lot of spells to remember, guys. Spiritual Vortex, however, is with my Necroarch Vampire. Well, I should call it a Vampire Count. It's probably a...
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, because people are going to be like, what's a Necroarch Vampire?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like you were calling the dwarf...
Yes.
What was that? You were calling it...
a wizard.
A wizard.
I said
Everybody knows it's a rune priest. No?
He's a runesmith, but I was calling it wizard level. Yeah, my bad. Don't shout at me. Spiritual Vortex is 11 to cast, Mr. Pardo. But I put a large template within 12 of...
the caster.
Yes. And anything that goes through that considered dangerous terrain, which is great. On top of that, everything within, I believe it said 8 inches... suffers -1 to their leadership and cannot use the General's Inspiring Presence special rule.
Wow.
And that means, Mr. Pardo, your trolls
have a 3. Leadership of 3.
Leadership of 3.
Nice.
They're going to be real dumb. I need 11 to cast, though. I do have +4 to this because +3 because of my vampire. So that's 6, 7,
8, 9, 10.
10.
No, so you need 11. Not enough.
Curses.
But that scared me, to be honest.
I can imagine.
Yeah, just reading that card was scary.
That was my great plan, everyone.
It is good. It's very strong.
Strong, right? It's great.
Strong. Yeah.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Nothing else I can do. I'm just marching, shambling forward. If anyone's asking about the Invocation of Nehek, which used to be a power, used to be a spell.
It's not there anymore, is it?
It's now a special as an ability that Necromancers have, and now my Vampire has, because I upgraded him to have it. And that's where you can resurrect fallen warriors and all that kind of stuff. So it's not a spell anymore, which is, it's interesting. I think it adds more diversity because you can do that.
It's nice that they've kept it still.
It's nice you kept it. What also is nice about it is that it frees up a slot for more spells.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Anyway, so that's the end of my turn. Not a lot has happened, but now we go into Chaos. Turn 2. Coming up next. Okay, what are we doing now?
Okay, so turn 2, we start with the strategy phase. The strategy phase has 4 phases.
Yes.
So at the beginning, we start with the start of turn, which is basically resolve any special actions or tests that we have to take. There is a couple of tests we have to take. Yes. We have to take a stupidity test here.
Yes.
We have to take a stupidity test here.
Yes.
Because they have stupid now. This is the stupid army.
This is the stupid army.
And then apart from that, we also have to take, what was it called again? The Caged Fury rule.
Caged Fury for...
Now, the good thing is that I am using Leadership 10 from my...
Yes, you are.
Warlords.
Yes.
So, we're going to start with the Trolls first.
Okay. They love it.
We're going to start with the stupid Chaos Warriors.
Yeah, it's just the Exalted that's stupid.
Okay.
But you might affect the whole unit.
There we
I
go.
need to check that. They're fine. And then Caged Fury.
And then Caged Fury.
Oh, you're all round
low now.
happy.
This is good. And then we move on to command, which is nothing, and then we go to basically magic.
Yes.
Which I'm going to do Battle Lust, which is an enchantment.
Lusting for battle.
Yeah, so casting value is 9. I'm a level 2, so I'll get a +2 to this roll.
Correct.
What this does is it gives me frenzy and hatred. I can't charge the chariots or the carriage just because DC has been very, very cunning, and he's moved it just
outside of 10.
Outside of 10. So what are you checking?
Huh?
What are you checking?
Oh,
To
don't
see
you
if
worry
you can
about me.
discast me, right?
Yeah.
So I need a 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I pass.
And I I'm out. I'm out
yes,
with
just
my.
about, yeah.
So I get a fated dispel. So I need to get a 10. No.
And 8.
So you
Okay.
have battle lust.
Battle lust.
They are lusting.
Yeah, so
for battle.
basically you get Frenzy and Hatred. Hatred basically reroll everything in the first round of combat.
Nice.
And Frenzy I think is an extra attack maybe.
It's not going to matter when you're trampled under my
No,
wheels.
basically I can't charge, but I just want to show it off.
Yeah, you show it
After
off.
that awful turn. Okay, so now we go on to charges.
Do you have any charges?
Yes, so this unit is going to charge into there.
Wow, okay.
And basically I'm just going to try and take them out.
You're going to chop them up to pieces.
And that's it.
Okay.
I'm just going to do it within 1 unit.
Yep, we'll do charges. Come up next. So we've just pushed these in because they couldn't fail the charge. Normally you roll 2d6, pick the highest plus their movement. They have a minimum.
So my minimum would be 5 with the 2d6. Even if the 2d6 was double 1,
Yeah.
my movement was 5. So I was like 3 inches away, so I moved them.
Pushed them in.
And
So-
shall I show how it was? So I was there, DC was there. What happens is you charge in there, and then you start turning. If you can't because it touches there, DC would then go.
Exactly.
And make it nice and neat.
Shut the door, as it
Shut
were.
the doors.
So now we go on to remaining moves as part of the subphase, and then we carry on. Big movement phase for the Chaos Warriors. As
I
you
was
also-
about to not move at all. But I've moved
did.
just with 1 unit, because the problem is if I didn't move, then you were not going to move, then 2 units. Yeah, 2 units. Then it was going to get boring.
Yes.
So I've moved up just my movement. I haven't
Yes.
marched. By the way, if you march and there's an enemy unit within 8 inches, then you would have to take a leadership before you do
Enemy
that.
sighted.
So just moved 4 with Chaos Warriors.
Yep.
I haven't moved at all with the trolls. Just I'm going to use them as a second wave.
Yes.
And then on this side I've just moved their movement with the Marauders.
Yes.
So I can do a Doom Bolt on them.
I like it already.
So,
that's
shooting.
movement done.
Yeah.
Shooting. Oh, you already got your target?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to target that one.
Center of the unit.
Yes.
It goes.
There we go.
Boop, on that guy's head. And ooh,
It's
a 4 inches in this direction.
do I minus my ballistic skill?
Because of indirect.
I don't, right?
Oh, good question. If it's not on the hit roll, then let's quickly check that.
Okay.
And see if it goes this way, or it might stay put. So we checked, and if it gets a hit, then you have to modify your ballistic skill.
But I didn't get a hit.
On this number. Yes, but you didn't get a hit. You got a normal arrow, which means that you move normally in indirect fire. And it hit a zombie.
Yeah.
And it hit 2 of my.
So the
grave
zombie
guards.
on a 4-up,
Yep.
nothing, and then 2 of your grave guards, 1.
One of them.
And 2 up to wound, 2 up to kill, basically, right? Minus 2.
Minus 2, yeah. Blast, blast. Okay. That.
And your toughness is?
on these guys, toughness 3.
Okay, so saying, 2 up, 2 wounds. Okay, so that's that.
That's that.
And then I'm going to do a Doom Bolt.
And normally, guys, I would take a panic test as per the nastiness of the Hell Cannon. But undead. So it does not matter. I know. Sad
Okay,
face.
so Doom Bolt.
Doom Bolt.
I'm going to do it into your carriage. So my
carriage. The black coach. Thank you very
I'm going
much.
to do your carriage. I'm going to say
Okay.
carriage. I know you don't like me to say carriage. So I'm going to do a casting value of 8 plus.
Okay.
And my range is 24. So 4, 5, 6, 7 is a fail.
It's a fail.
That's it. Easy.
It's easy. No, fantasy is easy, right?
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. So that is everything. Now we're just going to combat.
Kill some dogs.
Yes. It's combat time, and going first is Throne Taker himself.
Yes,
the
sir.
Chaos Lord.
5 attacks.
He needs a good first name.
I'm hitting on 2s.
Which
I like, because your weapon skill is 3,
Now you
right?
do get +2 initiative to this, plus your already ridiculous initiative on top of that.
Yeah, because
you
of my
charged.
charge, yeah.
Yeah.
So maximum of 3, right?
Correct, maximum 3.
Okay, so 2s,
Ooh.
2 drops.
Yeah, no.
And then my strength is strength 5, 6 plus 1 strength, so strength 6.
I'm toughness 3.
Toughness 3, so choose to choose to kill, basically.
Yes.
Do you have regen?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
Bark, bark.
5 ups?
3 dead dogs
Dead
so
dogs.
far. I won't take them off the tray because you've got 9 attacks coming in
Yes.
from the Chaos Warriors.
And my weapon skill on the Chaos Warriors,
It's 5?
I think it's 5, yeah. I think they're
You're going to be
quite...
hitting on 3s,
Okay, cool.
I believe.
Yep, Chaos Warriors, its weapons go 5. So 3s, a couple of drops.
Yep.
And my space strength is 4.
So 3s to wound, or 3s
to
to kill.
wound. 3s to
It's,
kill,
it's
yeah.
AP1, but I have no armor. And that is
That's the unit dead.
the unit gone. The dogs.
Do you regen with those?
Oh, I do. Sorry, how many was that?
3 wounds, I think it was.
Need to get used to this. Hey, one lives.
I think that was 3 wounds.
However, so let's do this. However, will show people of combat resolution. So 2 more die.
Yeah.
So I left with 1.
Yeah.
But then combat res would work like this. You killed 4. You need to kill Oh, I need to fight back with my one dog. A hit with my one dog. I do not wound. Strength 3 to your toughness of?
4.
Yeah. I do not wound. So, now we do combat res. I'm just thinking the dogs died too quickly. So you got 4 kills from me, as in you kill 4 of them. Then also you have a banner. And then also you have 2 ranks. And then also you have close order formation. So I would lose by 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
I would then crumble by 8 because I'm undead. And then 8 would die, but just the one. So off he goes.
Nice.
And yeah, happy for you.
That was easy.
Thanks, that was easy. You just butchered them. So, how'd you feel?
Do I consolidate or anything like that? No.
Overrun, if you kill a unit, I believe so, you can overrun.
Okay, so I'll see if I can do it.
If you want to.
If
not, you have to restrain.
Okay.
So we'll come back to that in a second.
Yep.
Yeah, just check in. When you kill the unit, you can still, of course, overrun. And 2d6 to restrain if you want to restrain.
Yeah, I want to restrain. I think I'm going to go. I don't really want to move forward, so that's a 10.
That's fine.
His leadership is 10.
Leadership 10. He's fine. They're going to stay put. They're going to wait for the zombies to come to them. In which case, it is my turn coming up next. Strategy phase for the vampire counts, or what I'm going to call it now, the new magic phase. Because basically, that's what's happening here. Yeah, which I quite like. I wanted to read, as mentioned at the start of the game, I wanted to lean into the magic side of things, try it out a little bit more. And yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. It's a little bit admin-y, but we'll get used to it as time goes on. Now, in terms of enchantments and hexes, we have quite a few. First of all, we're going to start off with this Necromancer over here. And we're going to do that Deadly Cabal again with the unit and his zombies. So here we go. We need a 10 to cast.
Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10 gets it with his +2. Would you like...
this one, what does it do again? Say
6 up ward saving, they cause
No, that one's fine.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine with that one.
I'll give it to you.
Yes, you give it to me. And then we're going to move on to the Curse of Years. So, Curse of Years, we're going to, it's a 10 to cast, and we're going to put it on the unit in front here.
Okay.
Okay, I'll tell you what it does once I've cast it.
Yes.
So, the vampire is casting this, and he is power level 3. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So just enough.
Lovely. And what does it do then?
Oh, so what this does, my friend, is that unit until the start of the next turn reduces its weapon skill and toughness and movement by 1.
I'm going to try and deny that. You rolled a?
I rolled the exact number I needed, which was a 10.
I'm going to count myself lucky. I think I'm going to pass it.
Okay. That is 6, 7, 8. No, unfortunately not. If your wizard was around, no, it wouldn't even done that.
If he was.
So they are cursed, my friend, cursed. And then what we're going to do is the Master Necromancer can see right ahead across to that Chaos Troll.
Okay.
And he's going to Spirit Leech them.
Lovely.
He's 8 to cast this. He gets +4 because he's level 4. Wow, that'll do it.
Yeah, more than enough.
With more than enough. So that, you're not going to like this one. You read it out. You read it out.
So, until the end of this turn, the target enemy unit suffers a -2 modifier to its leadership characteristic to a minimum of 2. So my leadership is 2.
Yeah.
And cannot use their general inspiring presence special rule. This spell may target an enemy unit engaged in... Well, nice. May target an enemy unit engaged in combat. Lovely. So I need a double 1.
Yeah, for your trolls to do anything, you need a double 1. There we go.
Next turn.
Next turn. And then what we're going to do, we're going to carry on this little party. Now, I want to check something. I may have done a little whoopsie earlier on. I need to check because he could not see this unit in his vision arc.
Okay.
Therefore, I don't think he could, not that it went off anyway because you stopped it, but Hellish Vigour is enchantment spell. His range is self. And that's where I can cast... a caster's, it's a special rule, and within the caster's command range gains a reserve special rule. So it's within his range.
Okay.
I don't know if he needs to be in vision of that. I need to check that. So I'll hold off on that one. But what we will do now is we'll put this little skull here, which represents none other than what will be, hopefully, eventually, some zombies. And my vampire is going to raise some zombies right now. I need a 10, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. Zombies are showing up. Finally. And it's going to be D6 plus 40. No, D6 plus 4. D6 plus 4 is 6.
Okay.
6 zombies are going to place right by there, and then I'll cast another cheeky raised dead in just as a moment with the Master Necromancer. There they are, 6 little zombies, little fresh graveyard has just popped up from the earth.
They're coming, they're coming.
They're coming. Yeah, they're
hatching.
I guess he would do that actually, to be technical, because there's 4, there'd be 5 in the front row.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter. We're just using a little. They're not going to last long anyway.
Yeah.
Now, I did forget, well not forget, it is in within this phase,
yeah.
but I believe it's done first before the magic, is that I want to try and resurrect the one Graveguard you killed.
Lovely.
So I'm going to try the Invocation and the Heck, folks. You have to do a leadership test at the start of in the command phase. I'll do it with a Vampire, which is a leadership of 8. And that's a 10, so he fails. So he can't, he couldn't raise the dead, but the Master Necromancer can try, and he can. And he brings back D3 plus his wizard level of them. So he's just the 1. So I plonk him back here because there's only 1 that's been lost. So all that effort was for nothing, Mr. Pardo.
I'll try and hit them harder next time.
Yeah. Anyway, that was the that was all of my hexes and enchantments, etc.
Yep.
Pretty successful overall. Quite happy with that. But again, they can't cast that one because they need the vision arc. But you don't have to be in line of sight, but you need to be in the vision arc, and they are not. So I couldn't cast it on them. I can't cast anyone else in front of me, so it doesn't matter. I'll leave it as it is. With that, then let's go on to movement and the all important charges. You know what's happening. The black coach is going in. Choo choo.
And it's definitely in because it moves 8, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Now you can do charge reactions.
Okay.
So you can either stand and shoot if you can, which you can't.
I can't do Doom Bolt, right?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
But you can flee if you want to flee.
No, I'll stay there.
I like that.
People want to see it.
Yes. Now, it does cause terror, so you will be doing a terror test. We'll do that in a moment.
Okay.
I just want to explain over here that I am charging with the dogs through we're going to call it difficult terrain of the woods.
Okay.
So it's -1 to my movement. I have to roll 2 dice and then pick the lowest instead of the highest, but I have Swift Stride, so I get an extra D6 on top of that. I'm going to give it a go into the Hell Cannon. It's probably just going to eat me, but the dogs otherwise are pretty useless, so I might as well give it a go. Now, your leadership over here, sir. Would you like to grab that?
On the Sorcerer?
On the Sorcerer. I believe it's 8.
I'll check
Could be
really
9,
quickly.
actually.
My leadership is 8, but I get +1 because of the,
Oh, nice.
of the table.
Okay,
Yeah.
so roll 2 dice.
That's a 7.
They love it. They absolutely love it. Okay, so 2d6. There's no Swift Stride on the big guy, but let's roll for him. He's very much in with his movement 8 as well.
Perfect.
And D6 plus 2 impact hits there for Heavy Chariot, which is at AP2. That's going to be beautiful if I roll well. And then over here, we come over to this charge range. And now I think this is immune to psychology, right? So this thing can't move or do anything.
Yep, it's immune to psychology.
Yeah, it's just going to do its thing. So I'm going to roll the 2d6, pick the lowest, which is, I have to pick the 2, and then d6, 6, 7, 8, plus my movement. I think that's got me in with 16. Movement of 8 because it's minus.
Yes, it has,
yeah, easily. So we'll put them in. It's going to be a bit awkward. We'll do that in a
we'll
second.
probably move the cannon just slightly.
Make life easier. Pop the dogs in, and then we'll get to the rest of the movement coming up. Here it is, end of the movement phase and almost the shooting phase with the old Vortex. Come on. Now, you saw the charges. Now, in terms of the movement, I've shambled forward in the undead horde that they are, which is quite cool. But I wish they had a little bit something more to them, a bit more movement. That being said, we've just pushed, as you can see, forward as far as we can. And as predicted, my foolishness, I've blocked that unit Skeleton Warriors, but they're fine. They'll come out later in the game. Or maybe if my Black Coach suddenly dies because of your Mighty Marauders,
maybe
they could turn to that flank. Now, in terms of shooting, and I changed the zombies, but I didn't mention that because the Unit 6 made it easier than my little unit fillers. So, Unquiet Spirits is going to be cast. Magic Missile from the Master Necromancer into this unit right here, Mr. Pardo.
Okay.
It's an 8 to cast. And I get it. That's a 7 plus my 4. Do you want to try and stop it? It is 3d6 strength 2 hits.
Did I try and stop something before?
Not in this phase. No.
You can do it in every phase.
Each phase you can try and stop it.
Okay, cool. So you got a.
I got a.
I'll try and do it with this one.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is 3d6 hits into those warriors.
Okay.
So that's 9, 10, 11 hits. So there's 5, 6, 7.
You got dice, yeah?
8, 9, 10. I need one more.
11.
Thank you. Strength 2, toughness
4.
So 5s.
Yep.
So we've got 3.
6s, right?
6s?
6s, I
We have
think it
2.
is. Yeah.
Maybe so.
I'll check.
Thanks.
So your strength was 2?
Yep.
My tough, 6s, yeah.
So there's just 2.
Just 2.
No armor
Minus-
saves allowed.
No armor saves allowed.
Boom. Dink. Dink.
There we go.
Happy, happy, happy. Then over here we have the spiritual. Do I do the spiritual vortex? I'm going to try it.
Okay.
It's 11 plus to cast. But I think I need to try at least. It is my vampire that can cast that, right? Before you say otherwise, Mr. Pardo. Yes, it is. He is in his line of sight. He's happy. Spiritual vortex. I need. Oh,
Failed.
that won't do it. One day I'll get it off. I was thinking, if not, because I can get my guys in combat, or he can get in combat, I can flank him, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, it just does dangerous terrain and some modifiers, as you saw earlier. So that's the end of that. Let's go straight into combat, and let's start off with the fun one, and that's coming up next. Now, we forgot Battle Lust, which was cast on that unit.
Yeah, got Frenzy.
I mean, Frenzy, which means you are immune to terror. So you were immune anyway.
Yeah, fearless.
Fearless. Now, let us begin. D6 plus 2 on my impact hits.
Okay.
That's 4, which comes 6, which is lovely, Mr. Pardo.
Okay.
Okay, these get done like initiative 10. So straight in. So strength 5, toughness 3.
Toughness is 3. Yeah.
Okay,
So choose to wound.
to wound. Okay, that's 6 wounds.
Minor-
At AP 2.
Okay, so 5 dead.
Yeah, because it's a heavy chariot. It's
6
side
six
wheels.
dead. 6 dead.
6 are slain straight off the bat. And now I have initiative 5 because of my
Charge.
my plus 3. So I get to fight with my horses, my 2 horses, which they have 1 attack each. So let's do those. They are weapon skill 3. So your weapon skill of 4.
Weapon skill 4. 4.
4. So 4s. 1 hit. And then I'm only strength 3. So, oh no, I'm strength 4. Ignore me, I'm strength 4.
Okay,
Toughness
so
of
3 to wound.
3 to wound. That's 1 wound.
Any minus?
No minus. They're just some hoovies.
Okay, so I've got, I don't have any armor. I've got shield,
You've got
right?
light armor and shield, yeah.
Okay, so 6 up.
Yeah, 5 up.
5 up, 5 up.
And,
Plus.
saves it. And now we have the Grim Reaper on top, the Wraith. He has 2 attacks. And he is weapon skill 3, same. But he did, and funny enough, guys, normally in previous editions he had a scythe, which was a great weapon.
Okay.
It's not a great weapon anymore. It's just magical attacks and the same combat strength. But you can't take any armor saves against it,
Okay,
which is okay.
fair enough.
So,
Just ward saves,
yeah,
which I don't have.
1 hit and 1 wound.
1 dead.
1 more is slain. Okay, no. You won't get to fight back except for the champion, because he doesn't count as removed as a casualty.
Okay,
And then your sorcerer will get to fight as well.
okay.
But the rest of the front rank have all died, and then the rest behind them have stepped forward
Yeah.
to take their position, but they can't fight.
Okay.
So, champion has
we
2
do-
attacks.
Yeah, champion's got, 2 attacks.
Yep. So he is going
And
to...
weapon skill is 4.
Mine's 3 for the main thing. Okay, so 3s to hit, so 2 hits. But now I am toughness 6.
Okay, and my strength is just 3.
Yeah,
So I need 6s.
6s.
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay, and then we go to my sorcerer.
Sorcerer. Don't forget they have hatreds. You could re-roll those, not you needed to.
Hatred to hit, right?
Yes, exactly. But you hit anyway.
You hit both, yeah. And then the sorcerer has 2 attacks as well.
Yep.
And again, weapon skill is 4.
Nice.
So 3s to hit.
Re-rolling for hatred.
And frenzy was...
Oh, extra attack. So
extra
you're
attacks. I've got the one from before.
Yep.
Which
hits.
hits.
And...
Doesn't wound.
Oh.
And then I've got an extra attack here.
Yep.
Which reroll because
Reroll.
of hatred. That's 3 hits.
And some...
6s, nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Now, I have something called First Charge as part of my abilities, my special rules, which means I disrupt your ranks.
Lovely.
For your 1 rank you have at the back there. So in terms of combat res, it works like this. I killed... how many did I kill in total? 6, 7?
3, 6, 6 in total.
6 in total?
Yep.
Okay. Then we have a... that's mine done in entirety. I killed 6.
Okay.
You have a banner, so I take 1 away from here.
Yep.
And you got disrupted in this turn because of my first charge rule, which means you've lost by 5, Mr. Pardo.
Okay, and my leadership is my sorcerers.
Yes.
Which is leadership 8 +1 from the table.
Yes.
Which he's got at 9 for the remainder of the. And by the way, I didn't roll again in the beginning of my turn because you don't have to roll. So
Correct.
They got boosted quite well.
Yes.
And I didn't want to make them
Now,
bad again.
normally with Terror, you get a -1 modifier now to this, but we'll see what the roll is because you have Frenzy. I don't know when you break Frenzy on that.
Okay.
So we'd have to look into that. But anyway, let's see what you roll.
So
first.
it's -5,
It's
right?
-5 to your roll.
Okay.
So you got
So
5.
5.
So you got 10 in total. So you've just fallen back in good order.
Yeah. So 2 inches, right?
Exact. No. So if you give ground,
Yeah.
you have to roll under the modified leadership.
Okay. So what happens now?
So your modified leadership at the moment was 9, right?
Yes.
With him.
Yeah.
So 9 minus 5, you needed a 4 or less to give ground. What you do now is you roll two dice.
Okay.
And then you pick the highest. And then that 1 is you move 4 inches back essentially, and you fall back in good order.
Perfect. There we go.
Job done. I will. Oh, do I continue to pursue? If I don't, then you can charge me in my turn. That's a good question. I'm gonna have a little think about that one, Mr.
Okay.
Pardo.
Yeah, no problem.
Combat over here now. And of course, this thing causing terror doesn't bother me, but he's unbreakable and all the rest of it. Muted psychology, so he does. He's not scared of my dogs. My dogs are going in, hitting on 4s, of which I had 3. Lovely, but now I need 6s.
6s
Because I got +1 strength for slavering charge, but unfortunately, yeah. Now you have 2 4-up saves to make.
Yeah.
You have 4 up armor. Oh, you make them both sad because there is a handler thing where your handlers, if you do a wound on a 5+, it hits them. 4+ goes onto them. Now, number of attacks of this thing, and then you add the handler's attacks to it as well.
So 5 attacks from the Hell Cannon itself. And then we have 2 from the handlers.
Yes, and it says from the handlers, as a part of the monster handler rule, which I have right here, it says that during combat, each handler adds his attacks to those of the monster. So
Lovely.
That's a monster, so there we go.
Okay, so my weapon skill is 4, yours was 3, right?
Yep.
So 3s, all hits.
Yep.
And then...
This is a terrible idea.
My strength is... Now it's different because it's 5 and 3.
You go on the highest, I believe. You go on the monster.
Highest,
It's the monster attacking.
So toughness?
Is 3.
So choose to wound. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You don't have a save, right?
I have 7 regens.
Yeah, 7 regens. You don't have a save, right?
No, but I have to get used to this regen thing because...
Because it's important for your army.
It is very important. But not enough. That is the whole unit wiped out.
Is it regen 6 up?
Yeah. A foolish endeavour by the dogs, but you know
good
what?
Try, look.
Good try. I could have
And
beaten the crew.
I liked how you flanked.
Thanks. Yeah, exactly.
That was nice.
Appreciate that. Now, yes, exactly. Because if I killed the crew, that thing would have just gone loose in your back lines.
Gone.
And would have been hilarious. But alas, it has not. That is the end of my turn. So a quick update on here is that I did pursue. It's 2d6.
Yep.
And it counts as a new charge. So, I just thought, I earned an arm whether or not. And then I kept thinking...
Do you get the impact hits again?
I'll check that, but I believe so because it says it counts as a new charge.
That's really good.
Really strong. Really strong for him. It's brilliant. I love that chariot.
Yeah.
But the reason why I was thinking not doing it is because if you give ground, then you just follow up and you carry on fighting.
Okay.
And I didn't know whether to carry on doing that, but then I realised, of course, I'm thinking the wrong thing. It's fall back in good order.
Yep.
And then I rolled 2 dice, and then I managed to pick the highest, and you go. I charged him. So with that, let us go on to your strategy phase and your turn.
Turn
3.
3, turn 3.
Oof.
So, let's go on to the strategy phase.
Yay.
So, start of the turn, I have to resolve all the actions. So, I'm going to, a couple of things. Let's start off with the Hell Cannon.
Yes.
And
Cage Fury.
Yep, I still have my leadership of my champion, so that's pass.
He's fine.
Next up, we're going to do my stupid roll here.
Yes.
I need a double 1 to...
Because of Spirit Leech.
Yeah. No, so they will basically just move up.
In the move phase, they'll bump forward basically and not do anything.
Then I'm going to go Gifts of Chaos. I'm just going to do it on this.
I need to do stupid test for him first as well.
Oh, yes, stupid test for him. That's a pass. And then I'm going to do basically the table for them at least.
Now, you didn't do it last time because you were a little bit afraid of
results. You don't have to do it, which is good. So let's see what happens. It is a 5.
Oh.
Dark Fury, a terrible rage grips the champion for the remainder of the game. This model gains a +1 modifier to the attack's characteristic to a maximum of 10. So an extra attack.
Nice.
Not bad. I'm going to mark it up with a 5.
I like that.
And what else is happening?
You're going to do Gaze of the Gods and the other guys, or just leave them?
No, I don't want to risk it.
Yeah, it's fair.
I think 2 units are stupid already.
Yeah.
I'm not going to risk it. Look, I got my highest on my Gaze of the Gods table anyway.
It's true.
On both of them, and they stay with for the remainder of the game as well, which is good. Now
you need to check your this one, Battle Lust. Can you? Is it an enchantment?
Frenzy, and it's an enchantment. Yeah.
So you can't do it.
I can't do it in
combat.
combat. Yeah. Okay, perfect. It basically has to tell you if you
Yes, and it's not remains in play, right? You have to cast it again this
can.
turn.
Yeah, until the end of this turn. So finished last turn. That is everything in the strategy phase.
Yes.
Charges, I will charge. These guys are going to charge here.
Okay.
These guys are going to charge into the zombies just in front.
Of course.
Because nothing else.
Funsies.
And I don't think I can charge with the trolls. They are anyway stupid tests. So
Yeah, they can't. They can't do anything.
can't,
because
right?
They are stupid. Yes.
So that's it. It's just them two.
Okay, those 2 charges. We'll roll those up. Might as well. So this one.
Into that.
Yep.
So
I don't know what you need.
2d6,
Yep,
choose the
correct.
highest.
So
That is
that's
a 5 plus 4
is a 9.
is a 9. So they've made it in.
They got it in.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
9. So we'll move straight forward.
Yeah, and then clip.
And then close the door. Boop. And then can't fail against the zombies.
Yeah, you can't
but
fail. Just push them in.
I'll roll it into you guys.
They're in. Alrighty. Okay, so with that, remaining moves. Well, actually, it's just the ones. We'll do a summary. It's just the trolls,
Yeah,
and they have to
those.
bump forward.
Yeah.
So we'll carry on. Just probably explain now. You do that, right?
Yeah,
We'll do it live.
They move 6 actually.
They move 6, but they have to bump into the back of that
Yeah.
unit.
So as soon as they stop, basically.
So they get to within an
so
inch of
we'll
them.
just get there.
Pretty much. Well, a little bit further because that's just ground. But shooting, Hell Cannon. A little bit off camera action. I forgot that they have terror, and also they have fear, even if they didn't have terror. So you had to roll for leadership. He rolled, it was fine. You rolled a 9.
Close.
Yeah, kept it close, but you rolled a 9. That was fine. And over here, they doesn't have to roll because fear has to be a higher unit strength as well as causing fear.
Yes.
So those 6 zombies are not scary to those Chaos Warriors. Now, where shall we begin?
Yeah, I issued the challenge.
I will decline.
Woo!
So my Necromancer will slither to the back ranks. All the way at the back if he wants to get off
And
his
hide.
base.
This is
hide.
what you normally do with your word bearers.
How dare you?
Can't do this in fantasy.
How dare you?
Okay, so
Necromancer will hide.
he's striking first anyway, right?
Your Warlord will be striking first.
Okay, so hitting on my weapon skill is 8 at the moment?
Mine's 2.
So choose.
Yeah, 2s.
Okay.
Okay.
And choose to kill, basically.
And 2s to kill. But I do have, is that 4?
That's 4.
Okay, I have 6 up ward save thanks to Deathly Cabal, which does nothing. But then I have 6 up regen. Whoa, I saved 3 of them. Come on, zombies.
1 back. And then I had 1 attack from him because he's out of...
Yes, he has a supporting attack because he's not in base to base.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attacks.
8 attacks.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, hitting, my weapon skill is 4. Your weapon skill is?
2.
Sorry, my weapon skill is 5. So still 3s.
Still 3s.
Still 3s. Okay, a couple of misses here. And then my strength is 4. Your toughness is?
My toughness is 3.
3 is 2 wounds.
3 wounds?
3 wounds.
6 ups, ward saves, followed by 6 up regens. Come on, regens! No, so another 3 die. Which means I've lost 4.
Yes.
So 4 of them have stepped forward to fill the ranks, but I've got 1 left.
Okay.
So 1 zombie misses.
Misses with a 1.
And that's that.
Okay,
So,
shall we do these quickly?
let's do combat resolution here.
Okay.
So what happens is now, you've killed 4, and then you have 2 ranks, because that one is
Full
rank of 3.
ranks, yeah.
2 full ranks. So you have 2 ranks here for your combat bonus. You have a bonus for being combat order, and then you have a banner, and that's that. And now I have 2 ranks because I am. Oh, let me check. I am open order or close order. Close order. So I have 2 ranks. I have my bonus as well, and I also have Horde, I believe. Yes, I do. I have Horde, which is another rank bonus, technically.
Nice.
It's nice. So I have a banner. So there's another one down. That means I've lost by 3 because I did no wounds. However, thanks to the necromantic powers of the, I'm going to try and pronounce it, Tintimbulation of my bell, I had to Google that word, Tintimbulation, and it's the ringing of the bell. Means I reduce by 1 here. So I only lose 2 instead of 3 of my zombies, thanks to the necromantic powers. They don't have Indomitable, which is what other units have, like my Graveguard, where you reduce them further still. Well, saying that, however, the Necromancer might have Indomitable, which gives it to the unit.
Does he stop not having being able to say no to a challenge? Can you use any of his?
There's a special rule, so I'm gonna have to find that one out.
Okay.
Indomitable 1. So I have one less zombie or not.
Maybe.
But anyway, so what happens? I'm unbreakable, but I've lost combat, so I give ground by 2 inches, like so.
Dink, dink.
Dink.
What happens if you can't give 2 inches because there's something behind you?
Then you're, from what I could tell from the rules, because we had this issue in the last game where the orcs, my units couldn't move. Well, the closest thing we can find is surrounded.
Okay.
Where you just carry on staying in combat if you can't move anymore. And then otherwise, I think there's like options to pivot and bits and bobs. But anyway, it all gets a bit confusing.
It does.
So with that, let's go into this combat. Yep.
Okay. So Exalted Champion really quickly with four attacks.
Yep. Now don't forget you are -1 to your weapon skill here.
So my weapon skill is 5.
Curse of Years.
So still hitting on 2. Is your weapon skill 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so still 2s. A triple 1.
3 1s though.
There we go. Stupid ears. So no wounds. No wounds from him, and then I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 attacks. 4.
They have 2 attacks each.
No, just 1 because they have the shield.
And sword.
So 1,
just check though, because Chaos Warriors might have 2 attacks each, and we could be doing this all wrong.
Chaos Warriors.
I think it's just 1, but
just 1 attack.
Just checking.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the champion has 2. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
So I don't know how this happened, but all 6 of my zombies get to fight back. My weapon skill 2, your weapon skill of, sorry?
Weapon skill is 5, but goes down, right? 1 by 2, 4. Yeah.
So I'm hitting on...
What's your weapon skill? 2. So still 5? Still 3s. You need to go 5s, yeah. Still 5s.
Wow, 3 hits. This is big. Now your toughness is reduced as well.
My toughness is 3 now.
So 4s. I've got a wound. Can I kill a Chaos Warrior? You have Heavy Armor Shield, which is a 4+.
4+.
Oh, that could have been huge. So you have finished with a banner, what's it called? A BSB for an extra point. You have closed order bonus. You have 2 additional ranks behind you, which is 5 in total.
Yeah, I just need to do a Dark Fury. I got Dark Fury, so he gets an extra attack.
Oh, sorry,
modifier,
yes.
So we need to do that one. So that's a hit and a wound.
Okay, so
one
I
is
have
dead.
6 up regen.
Yep.
And he makes it.
He makes it anyway.
Okay, so you've won by 5 so far.
Yes.
Okay? Because
of the
all the bonuses. Yes, exactly. I have no bonuses because they're newly dead zombies.
Yeah.
So I lose by 5.
Okay.
But I do crumble 1 less because I'm within 15 inches of my. So I lose by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that.
There's just 1 there, right?
There's 2 left.
2 left. Okay.
There's 2 zombies you couldn't quite handle for some ridiculous reason.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Which your toughness is 3, right?
My toughness is 3.
Okay, so
yeah.
I do need 3s too.
Yeah, I will actually check because I have the newly dead. I'm pretty sure they're identical.
Yeah.
But the
just in case.
2, just in case. Okay. And then lastly, we'll come up to the combat here, coming up. So, I just checked the rules to make sure I didn't cheat Mr. Pardo. Unfortunately for him, because Mr. Pardo ran 4 inches away, impact hits can count if you've moved over 3 inches again, which I did.
Yep.
Which means I get to do impact hits all over again. Very, very brutal. Sorry, Mr. Pardo, but also not sorry. So that's 2 plus 2
Only
equals 4. Only 4. Strength 5 here.
Yep.
To your toughness?
Toughness is 3.
Okay, so that's 2s?
Yes, 2 wounds.
So 3 wounds.
3 dead.
3, AP 2 because of my scythed, because I'm a heavy chariot. So 3 dead straight away.
Yeah, because I've got light, which is a 6 up.
Yes.
And then the shield gives me a
5
up.
Correct.
-2 is still dead.
-2 is still dead. Then we have the attack donkeys of skeletal nature. That's 1 hit and 1 wound. No AP, so 5 up. Say it again. This is rinse and repeat. 2 attacks from this from the main guy. The wraith. 2 hits and then strength 3. So I need not that. Not that. So that's now you get to fight back. So, you lost 3 in
so
the combat.
So the champ's still there with 2 attacks, plus 1 more in the front rank.
Yeah.
So I'll do those first. Weapon skill is 4. Your weapon skill is?
Is 3.
Okay. So 3 hits. And
Toughness is 6.
nothing. And then we've got the sorcerer with 3 attacks. 2 attacks. 2 hits. And nothing.
So, how many did I kill? 3.
3 in total, yes.
3 in total have been slain. You have a banner,
Yep.
and you have closed order.
Yes.
So you lose by 1.
Okay.
Yeah, you lose by 1. Now you do -1 to your leadership here because of terror.
So it's 8. So
6 minus 1, minus 2 even, so you're fine, you've made it, so you just fall back in good order.
Perfect.
So you just go like so 2 inches.
2 inches again.
And yes, that is 2 inches. And then we'll go in. And I will, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to let you charge me and see if that does anything.
I don't think it's going to do anything, so I think you should charge me, right?
Yeah, but
You would charge me, come on.
Yeah, all right then. It's called follow up. I'll just do that, which means I don't get my charges again, though.
No.
So it'll be a different fight.
No impact attacks.
Exactly. Brilliant. Okay, so with that, that's all the combat done.
Yep.
Now we're going to go on to
Your turn 3.
my turn 3. Oh, exciting. Okay, so I'm going to be doing my Resurrection of the Dead phase before we get into the rest of the command phase stuff.
Yep.
Because, this is what you need to do. You need to do leadership tests, invocation of the heck. I'm going to start off with this guy because he has the Spectre of, I think it's Niorot, something like that it's called. I can do it twice. So zombies, this is what I was just reading about. Zombies have the newly dead rule, which means they can exceed their starting size when you're resurrecting the dead. For as far as I can see it, you have to lose wounds in the first place in order to start regenerating more of them.
Makes sense.
But you can exceed them, so you can go over what you started with. I think that's how it is. So for this unit, it hasn't lost anything. I can't just start adding more. For what I can see, comment below if you feel differently. But this unit, because I've lost some, I can try and bring them back. So he's leadership 7. He's fine. So he gets D3 plus his wizard level. So it's an extra 2. So 4 more zombies will go there. Then on a 4 plus, because of my corpse cart, I can potentially get another one. No, I don't. He can do it again, so he will. He'll do it again. And he doesn't, he fails. And then we got the Master Necromancer. He will try it on the unit in front here with the battered 2 zombies. And we get it. So that is D3 plus his wizard level, which is 5 in total there.
5 more.
Yeah, 5 more. And then lastly, the vampire can do it because I give him the, I think it's the Dark Acolyte. There's 2. There's Dark Acolyte and Master of the Dark Arts, something like that. One of those powers basically gives me the option to do so. And he doesn't. He fails again. He's done that twice now. So I'll add the dead, and then we'll carry on with any of my hexes and assailment spells and all that jazz coming up. Okay, here we are in the second part of my strategy phase. And we're going to do some magic nonsense. We're going to... Oh, and by the way, Mr. Pardo was right because my Necromancer hidden in the back amongst the zombies.
It says you only stay in the back if you are still within engagement, basically in combat. Basically.
And when you're in there and you're cowardice, you can't use any special rules, which includes Indomitable, so we didn't add the zombie because of that. Yep. So we did it correctly, unknowingly. But I've moved it to the front now because they're no longer in combat, and because I guess you just readdress the rank in that sense, and he goes back there.
Yep.
But comment below, couldn't quite find it in the rulebook where it says what you do straight away afterwards. But this is what we've done, and if we're doing it wrong, then we'll house rule it to say we do it this way. So anyway, I got a couple of powers to cast. We're going to start off with Curse of Years, and we're going to put it on the vampires. Going to put it in that squad, the regiment in front again. I need a 10 plus. 8 with my plus 3 is going off. Would you like to try and stop that?
So we need to pass it on 11, right?
Yes.
So that's too much. No, so that's yours.
Okay.
Because it's not that cast, right? It's add with the.
It's my roll. Yeah, exactly. You need to beat my roll. Then
not your roll. Your roll plus your.
Yes, correct.
Plus, yeah.
Sorry, that's what I meant. Total roll. Spirit Leech again. Once again, is going to be cast onto your trolls.
Okay.
Because I don't want them doing anything. That is a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 going off.
I need to try and
yeah, sure. Yeah, you do. Yeah.
No.
They are going to be dumb as dumb. It's great slowing your trolls down. And then we have. He's going to cast Deathly Cabal because we we believe you can cast. It doesn't say you can't
Yeah,
cast.
I think we can, yeah.
So we're going to go for it. Deathly Cabal, need 10. That's 6, 7, 8 does not do it.
Nope.
He has Hellish Vigour, but we're not going to do anything with that because it's just the reserve move, and we don't need to worry about that right now. And then we're going to raise some dead, I think. Do I want to raise some dead, Mr. Pardo? Do I want to raise some dead? I don't see why not. Let's try and raise some dead with... Dun, 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 dun. Think. I want to move... It's within 12. I'll just roll it first, and I'll see if I can get it off.
Okay.
So, 10 to cast. That doesn't happen. So nothing from the Vamp. And then the Master Necromancer is nothing again. Wow. Yeah. There's not a lot of corpses in this ground, in this rough earth of my once proud home, which you burnt down to a crisp. So, with that is all of my nonsense done. Now we're going to charges.
Yep.
And I'll have a little think about that, and then we're going to moves and everything else.
Okay, lovely.
I have made a grave tactical error.
Yes.
Grave tactical error. And it kind of dawned on me, I was so excited just to bring zombies back.
Spawn zombies back.
I love it. It's like my favourite thing to do.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, in my excitement, I've I have not thought of the fact that by bringing those zombies back, I have thwarted my potential charge moves with my Graveguard that could have probably fitted into here if I moved this this regiment into that unit. So yeah, I've hampered myself definitely because my Graveguard could have put some work into that squad. Alas, so no charges to declare other than these two actually.
Yes,
because my zombies will just go in, do nothing, but then hold you up hopefully for the rest of the game, which will make me happy. Oh, do I do it with both? Yeah, I'll go with both.
Okay.
If the Necromancer dies, he dies.
If you dies, you dies.
They can't fail, so both of those will be in. You take fear tests during the combat phase,
okay.
And unfortunately they don't cause terror because I didn't get my thing off, which would have been cool. But these guys are just going to shuffle forward. I'll do all the remaining moves. We'll do a summary because it's literally is going to be these two shuffling.
Okay.
And then we'll go into...
fight phase.
Fight phase. Shooting. If I have anything. Probably maybe one missile, and then fight phase.
Okay.
So just the Unquiet Spirits I'm going to use. There's no point in putting the Vortex anywhere right now, I don't believe. It's not going to benefit me at all. So with that, Vortex time. Vortex time. Unquiet Spirits time. Casting value of 8 into your Trolls.
Lovely.
That goes off. Would you like to try and deny? So that's,
because this is a shooting attack,
yes.
so I can deny again,
correct.
right?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Might as well.
9, not quite. So it's 3d6 for 10, 11. Ooh,
nice.
Which I believe is all my dice here, plus 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 with a little tiny dice. Strength 2.
Toughness is 4 from the Trolls. Only 4 on the Trolls, wow.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, only 4 on the Trolls, yeah. So, 6
yeah.
done.
3.
3, so that is 1 Troll dead.
But you have regeneration.
Ooh, do I?
Yes, you do.
Regeneration 5 up.
You can take them as normal, just no armor saves.
So one's down to 1 wound.
One's down to a wound on the Trolls.
Yeah.
But first blood for the Trolls.
There we go. Making them angry.
Oh, they probably
I think you want to make angry.
They're very stupid right now. They're probably not very angry.
Haven't even noticed.
Exactly.
He's just been blown off the 2 limbs and it's like... Okay.
So as you can see, we charged in here and I've literally, as summary, moved forward with that unit and that was it. Nothing else. I moved 2 inches back with this unit because if he destroys them, then he can maybe get into them. So
you can move back half your movement.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So that's it. So let's go straight into combat.
Yeah.
You grab some dice because I think you're going to be chopping up a lot of zombies.
Do you want to do it off?
Yeah, let's do this off camera because it's just chopping up zombies.
Yeah, we'll do both off camera, right?
And
this one as well.
And then we'll let you know what the carnage has been unfolding because it's just chopping bodies. Well. As you can see, there was butchery. As you can imagine, the zombies didn't do quite what I wanted them to do. Why I charged them in, don't quite know. I think it was just a bit of fun at this point because you want to see zombies versus Chaos Warriors, right? That's what you've all come for. So, little explainer beforehand. I've caught it when we were sitting here rolling the dice. I was like, regeneration, even though you don't lose the model. So when I rolled, I think it's like 3 6s before, and I got I only lost 1. They still count towards combat resolution. So, and that's what regeneration does. So you still lose.
Yep.
So you should keep the wounds or everything, but you don't. You kind of combat res. So,
So you had to remove 3 more.
so I just removed 3 more
Before the combat.
before it all started.
attacked.
I removed the 3 that I could have got because I would have lost an extra 3 with my unstable rule.
Yep.
Because I already counted for my Tintinabulation. Tintinabulation? God, that word. You try and say that 5 times in a row. What happened? So, lost combat. He didn't kill any here, but the unstable means I do lose, obviously, as undead style. I lost 5 on this, despite him not being able to do anything.
7 on the other side.
And then something around 7 on the other side, and he butchered them, basically. He challenged the Necromancer again. The Necromancer, once again, fled to the back. However, now he's in the front rank because there's nothing left when he had to give ground. And they've just given ground again, 2 inches. So I'm worried now that next turn he's just going to charge and chop them to pieces.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. But that's what people want to see as well.
And you want to do that before you start bringing zombies back again, right?
Exactly, yeah. You want to hunt them down, break them down. So over here, combat. Let's just quickly round this turn off with this.
So I have high initiative.
Yep.
So I will attack with my Marauders and my Marauder Chieftain.
Yes, and it's continued combat, folks.
Yeah.
So
Weapon
give it a
skill
round.
yours is
Weapon skill's 3.
3. So I'm hitting on that.
Yes.
And then my strength is 3.
So 6 because I'm toughness 6.
Nothing.
Nothing. I have 2 attacks from my ponies.
And frenzy is just in the charge, right?
You don't have frenzy right anymore because you.
Yeah, but it's just on the charge, right?
I know frenzy's
From before.
No, frenzy's
All the time. That's
yes.
1 attack, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But you don't have frenzy.
Yeah, it's just the second power that gives it.
2 hits and no wounds because I'm trying 3 to your toughness of 3, so 4s. And then my spectre.
My sorcerer should have attacked before you anyway.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So 2 attacks.
2 attacks.
Nothing. Nothing to see there.
Okay. So I lost combat.
Yes, because I've got a banner and 1 rank.
So I lost by 1, but I'm indomitable 1. So it means I don't lose anything, but I do have to I have to give ground.
Okay.
Yes. So my indomitable 1 saves me there from losing a wound.
Okay.
The vampire is still safe in the carriage. But yeah, victory to the Marauders there.
Wow.
Yeah, good job, guys. Now, that is my turn done.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to getting my Grave Guard stuck in.
I want to charge them as well.
I like that. I like that. Let's make that happen. Let's go into your turn.
Yes. Shall I do my command phase now?
Sure, yeah, if you want to.
So it's a bit quicker.
Yeah.
So I need to do stupidity test here.
You do.
Double 1 again. Nothing.
No.
So they stay stupid. Stupid test there. That's fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
I need to do my
Cage Fury,
which is fine.
Yep.
Because I'm not using their leadership anymore.
No, but I think the Chaos Dwarves should have leadership higher than 6.
Shall we quickly check?
Sure.
Leadership is 9.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
They're dwarves, right? So they're
really tough.
stoic.
And then anything else to do? No, and then we can cast Battle Lust now.
Yes, you can.
Here.
You can cast them, yeah. I will try.
Which is a fail.
Oh.
It's 3 plus 4,
Yep.
5, 6, so that's a fail.
What did you need?
I needed
7.
a 9.
Oh, 9. Wow, it's quite high.
It's quite high, but it's really, you get frenzy and
Yeah, it's very
hatred,
good.
all
A big
enemies. It's great. And I believe that is
All your commandy stuff.
all my commandy stuff.
Yes.
Yep, we've done that. And then we're going to do charges quickly. I'm going to do...
Oh. Dun, 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 dun.
There's only one charge thing.
There's one here. There's a couple.
I don't need more than that.
They've got
so
retreat on the
they
back.
can't charge, right? Because they're stupid.
Yes, correct. They just
So
stumble
I'm going
forward.
to charge into them because everybody wants to see that.
Love that.
And they are going to charge into both zombies again.
Okay, that
So,
sounds good.
Shall I roll?
You don't need to roll there because you can if you want, but yes,
move
they're
straight
in.
forward.
And you have more than me. I only have 15 here. You have more, so there's no fear test needed to take it here.
And here I do have to do a fear test,
take.
right?
Yeah, so I have to take a terror test because.
The first thing I have to do is a terror test, right?
Yes.
Oh. I'm going to add that there.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then a charge. Removing the lowest.
Yes.
4 plus 4 is they make
Plus
it
3 actually. -1 to your movement thanks to Curse of Years, but you should get it.
in. So what's the totem? Let's do it now.
Total is.
So I've got a 4 minus my movement is a 3 now,
yeah,
right? Because
now
of minus
3.
1.
So you need a 7.
7. So yeah, they're definitely in anyway.
Yeah, love it. Okay, get them stuck in, and then there's no more remaining moves because they will stumble forward there till they get about here.
They move normal, right? 6
Yeah.
is the normal, so
Stumble
all the way
across
all the way
here.
there.
I think you have to bump an inch away from me because you can't just wander into combat. But I will check that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, maybe you could.
That would be cool.
That would be cool, actually. We'll check that, and then we shall go on to.
They just see the Chaos Warriors moving in front of them. They're just moving,
just following
behind. Yeah,
picking daisies.
after marching for days,
enjoying life.
And they're like, "Yep, we just need to follow them."
So that is all of your movement, actually. So we can just over here. Do you want to charge? You gave ground.
Yeah, I'll charge.
Yeah, you need to charge. Terror test. Oh yeah, you might.
Do I charge? Do I Doombolt? I think Doombolt will do more.
Try it. Yeah.
I think Doombolt is going to do more damage than me attacking you
Sure.
in combat. So I'll wait. I won't charge.
Yep. The end of the charges. That's the end of the movement, actually. So we're going into shooting, and the big old cannon roars coming up. Oh dear! Bombardment, indirect fire being declared from the cannon of hell.
Yeah. Between the D3 damage I can do to that,
Yes.
and then basically maybe a Doombolt.
Yep.
Might
You can
as
kill it,
well.
actually. You
I
can
can
kill
try
it.
it. I can try.
So let's see what happens.
Indirect.
It's a misfire.
It is a
Yay!
misfire.
Right.
Okay.
Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll.
I hope it's a 1 now.
Yeah.
I want it to go now.
Yeah. No.
So the Hell Cannon's handlers are sucked towards the furnace of the ravenous demon. Remove one of the Hell Busters. So just one more. So there's only one left.
So the little furnace in the back there.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep him actually.
Okay, the shoveler.
The shoveler.
He's going to carry on shoveling. The
That's
shoveler's
it.
friend in there.
That didn't go very well. This
go very
cannon isn't very good.
It looks cool.
And then I'm gonna do a Doombolt.
Yes, Doombolt.
Which needs an 8, and that's passed.
I am not within 24, but I will try and deny. No.
I need to put a plus template on it.
Oh, sorry,
Place
yeah.
a small plus 3 inch so that the central hole is directly over the center of the target. Any enemy model whose base lies underneath the template risk being hit and suffering a single strength hit, 3 hits with an AP -2. So it's just that, right? It's just
Yep, that's it.
so strength 3, toughness
6.
nothing,
Okay.
and it's gone.
And that was that. Well, worth a shot. You doom bolted it, it laughed, and that was that. So,
combat.
combat coming up. Oh, I'm a bit worried. Combat time. I'm going to start off with the best of the best combats, and we're going to go with a challenge has been declared
Yes.
by the Exalted Champion.
Yes.
The gods are watching, and I accepted with none other than the Wight King, because of course you can imagine the Necroarch vampire just points over and his big skeletal bodyguard comes and does the work. So, here we go. You start first, because I have a initiative of 4, plus you charge with your initiative.
Yeah. So
plus
I've
3
got
here.
4 attacks plus 1 for the extra attack I got on the table.
Gaze of the gods.
So my weapon skill is. Did you take off my weapon skill? Yes.
Yes.
So my weapon skill is 5. Yours is
5.
So
So
4s. Okay.
3 hits. Nice.
And then my strength is 6.
Right, toughness
with
is
my
5.
swords. So 3s.
3s.
One
Just
more.
the one.
Just the 1.
And AP?
AP is -1 from the swords.
Okay. -1 from the sword. So I have a heavy armor and a shield. So I am on a 4 up. It becomes a 5 up.
Nice.
Then, if that doesn't work, I have myself a 5 up
Ward save.
ward save. And if that doesn't work, I've got myself a 5 up.
Does he just
a
have
6
one
up.
wound? Does he have one wound?
No, he has 2
Is
wounds.
it, is it
He's got 3
regeneration,
wounds.
right?
Yeah,
Regeneration.
regeneration. No.
No.
So he has
loses,
taken.
He loses a wound.
He definitely loses a wound. Can you grab me a wound dice? Thank
Yeah.
you very
So he's
much.
got 2 left, right?
He's got 2 left.
Okay.
Yes. Well, for now, I can bring him back.
Just put it at the back.
Yep. And now he fights back.
Yes.
I know it's not the initiative step,
But let's
but
do it.
let's just do it. And 3 attacks. He's hitting on 4s because it's the same as you for now. Oh no, he's -1 to hit, right? Because you have
Yes.
the Diabolic Splendor.
Yep. So always a -1 to hit to him and the units
Yep.
he's attached to.
So crazy.
It's
5s.
very good. I think it's 75 points or something like that, wasn't
The
it?
banner was 75 points, but that was expensive.
35 as well. Or
Yeah,
something like that.
5. So 1 hit. I am now strength 6.
Nice.
Yeah, because I get +1 strength.
Yep.
And
I've got toughness 3 because you -1 from the curse of years.
oh wow,
Yeah.
so
So my
2s.
toughness is 3. Yeah.
So this is 2s here, and 5s and 6s because I have the Sword of Kings.
Yeah.
Is killing blow.
It's a 1. Nothing there.
No.
Okay. So I carry on attacking.
You do. You have what's your initiative? It will be higher because it's
My initiative is 4.
+3 then.
Plus 3. Yeah. So I'm attacking first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1.
My
for
initiative is
the
6 though on the vamp, so it was close.
champion. Weapon skill for the whole unit, right?
Yes.
Is minus. So weapon skill 4, your weapon skill is?
Of the Graveguard, 3.
3. Okay, so still 3s, all hits. And my strength is 4.
Yeah, my toughness of my Graveguard actually
Is it 4 or is it 3?
It might be 3, but I just need to quickly check. Graveguard is 4.
4.
Yeah.
So 4s.
4s.
That's 3 minus 1s.
3 at -1. I just have heavy armor,
Okay.
so it's 6s.
6s now.
Save 1.
Okay,
And
so
then
2
this is regen.
Yep. Straight away.
Which is straight away, but it does count for combat res. No, so there's 2 dead. So 2 are slain so far.
Okay. And now you attack back.
And now my vampire attacks. Oh, no, then... yeah, that was your warriors, right?
Yeah, that was my
So
warriors.
next is my vampire,
Okay.
which you'll be happy to know. He has
I hope he's good.
Well, I've made him... I didn't make him fighty.
You're more a buffer.
He's a necrarch. Well, so in the lore, he's a necrarch vampire, which means that he is like more casting and spells and stuff rather than fighty, like a blood dragon.
He does look more than a car. Like
He does, exactly that. So he's got 4 attacks, which is nice. And he's weapon skill 7. So your weapon skill...
majority, right? Which is
Yes.
4 now.
4 now.
Because of this.
So still 3s?
Still 3s, yeah. So yours is because it's 4. Yeah, still 3s.
And then my strength is it's strength 5.
Okay. My toughness is 3 now.
So
2 wounds.
2 wounds. I have -1 AP. This is blood drinker.
Okay,
the
so
weapon.
I have back to 6 up.
Yep. You have 5 ups actually.
Yeah, because the sword
Because
and the
and
heavy,
shield,
and heavy
yeah.
armor.
So I got 1.
Just 1.
And I would get a wound back if he'd taken a wound. He'd drink his blood. But alas, he can't. So with that, I lost 2. So I've got 3 guys here. So those 2 dead. So it's just my champion fighting.
Yeah, just a champ.
Just
2
the
attacks.
champs. 2 attacks coming in. I don't have the banner of barrow, sadly. 1 hit. And then, 1 wound. Nice. It's a great weapon. So it's AP2. So
AP2, nice. So 6 up.
Oh, sorry. It is AP2, but it's armor bane.
Which
with a 6 extra AP.
Extra.
Yeah, so it goes straight through. It just hacks
2 dead.
him to pieces. 2 dead. Wow. Okay, so combat resolution.
Yep.
You've done 2 wounds here, plus a wound from my challenge.
Yep.
Then you've got the big old banner.
Yep.
You've got another banner, and you've got 1 extra rank.
For the rank.
And you've got closed order.
Yeah.
I have closed order. I have
The banner.
the banner. I have an extra 2 ranks.
You've killed 2.
I've killed 2.
I've won by 1.
So you've won by 1. Yes. So I crumble 1 less because of the
Yep.
the Tintinbilation. Oh, the stupid name. The bell, basically. Yeah. So and Indomitable. I have Indomitable 2 on my vamp, for example. So they would crumble less because of that. But I just give ground. I give ground 2 inches.
Lovely.
Like so.
Yeah. Even if I lost, I would have had the leadership of. I don't modify any leadership.
Correct, because the banner of the
the
gods.
banner. Yeah.
Exactly.
Banner of the gods. That one's the 75.1.
Yeah, it's monstrous.
But it's really good. Like
But it's
always to your leadership.
Yeah,
basically.
exactly.
No modifiers.
and then exactly that. So
what we'll do this off camera because as you can see, it's very, very slow. So we'll do this combat off camera.
Yes.
And we'll give a little update in just a second.
Just a second. Split second for you, hours for us. There it is, end of the combat for the zombies. That is all I have left of my beloved zombies. The Necromancer got torn to pieces along with his cabal of rotten flesh. You did some horrible things.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. You feel good?
Yeah. Killed 2 on the other side, but just smashed the other one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was him constantly running away that when I got my moment to actually cut his head off,
he couldn't escape.
I did it. Yeah.
There was nowhere for him to hide in the front rank, so he got it good. So with that, we're going to my turn, the admin phase, the magic phase for me. I have lost 2 powers here, which is sad, but I will see what I can cast with this lot, and then we'll crack on with my turn 4.
10-4. Yeah.
Wow, gone quick.
10-4.
Just been marking out my charges here, and well. Yes, before we get into that, not much magic to be done, actually. I'm going to do a Spirit Leech try again on these trolls to lower their leadership. That goes off.
On a?
It's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
So I can't deny.
Double 6s could deny.
The problem is that's the spell that's given me the most problems.
Spirit Leech is brutal on them.
On them, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's brutal anyway. I think it's very, very good.
Yeah.
I'm going to try my luck.
Yeah, go
Feel
for it.
lucky.
Yeah.
Feel lucky.
Feel lucky. Oh,
Ooh, got 1-6.
but not quite enough.
Not quite enough.
So it won't do much in terms of stupidity yet, but I will be charging them and the using not
If you
using
cut them
generous
down, it's
leadership.
going to be easier for...
Exactly,
for
it'll be quite big. So, not that I think I will. I think you'll just, as trolls, will just stomp and chomp on my skeleton warriors. Then we're going to quickly do a raised dead. I'm going to pop them over here, so I might get a cheeky little flank charge in the future.
Yeah.
Doesn't go off. Okay, so that's the end of that.
How much? What did you need for that?
I need a 10.
Okay.
Plus, and I got, what's that, 5, 6,
It's
7, 8,
much
9.
more difficult than before. Before it wasn't 10.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, well, it was
Like
actually
7 or something.
yeah, it was really
like
easy. Really, really easy. So it's a lot more difficult, and you don't get as many zombies.
Nice.
But still has its uses. So, and he can't do anything the spells because he's in combat. So the only ones he can do is assailment spells that he doesn't have. So, with that, charges can't fail here, but I'm not within. I'm more than 3 or more, so I can't get my impact hits.
Okay.
So it's just going in.
Yeah.
Then over here, we're going in. I think, more than 3. And with my 4, I definitely get in there.
Definitely.
This thing, I don't know. It's like a chariot, and it hits like a chariot, like a light one, but I don't think it does very well. This will be hilarious. I think it's just going to get chopped to pieces. That's half the fun. And these guys can't fail. So they're in as well with the 5, plus their movement. So we'll get all these guys in. And we'll get to... There's no shooting involved, I think.
No shooting?
Yeah.
No shooting?
No missiles. So straight into combat, coming... Oh, and I'll probably shuffle with these guys, but you don't worry about that. Just to mention, I don't think I did. We skipped over it. Why is that unit in combat again? Mr. Pardo elected to follow up after I gave ground, because why wouldn't you? Otherwise, I'd charge him. Yeah. It made no sense, so he just followed up, and the combat will continue as normal. So over here... I get to finally do a little cheeky spell with this guy, Dwellers Below. Now, I didn't realize going forward that this was, when I read it, I was like, oh, small blast template, it's like a little shooting thing. Didn't realize it was in combat only. But hey, we keep it for what it was, and I'll try and cast it. That's a 5,
You were
6...
level 1, right?
Level 1, 7, it goes off. So place a small blast template. Do you have one of those, Mr. Pardo?
Yes, I should have somewhere.
So a center hole is directly over the center of a unit the caster is engaged in combat with. Once placed, the template will scatter D3 plus 1. So pass me the scatter, thank you very much. D3 plus 1. 5 inches.
D3, right?
D3, sorry, yes. So
3 inches.
4 inches.
3 inches, right?
Yeah, so 3
D3,
inches.
not 4 inches.
D3 plus 1.
Ah, please, also 4 inches.
4 inches, it'll go over here. And then, oh God, any model was underneath.
Enemy model only.
So it didn't do anything. So it just flew over. Well, that could have been cool, but alas, it was not. Now, we do have D3 plus 1 impact hits with this guy. And that is, that's a big 4, Mr. Pardo. That's a big 4. And this is a heavy chariot, so he gets siding.
Nice.
We're looking at strength 4 here. So toughness 4?
Toughness 4, yes.
4s. Oh, we have 4 wounds, Mr. Pardo. AP 2.
AP 2?
Yeah, it's heavy chariot, so it gets the scything, from what I can see.
Nice.
You get disrupted with first charge, which is nice, and I guess impact hits D3 plus 1.
Okay.
So yeah, that was
So is it 4 AP
pretty good
2s?
around. 4, yeah, 4 AP 2s.
So 6 ups?
No, you have heavy armor on these guys.
4 dead.
4 dead.
Nice.
That was huge. Big moves from the corpse cart.
Yes,
Could be the MVP of the game. Now, I did get my initiative of +3 here because I moved more than 3 inches, hence the impact hits.
Okay.
Which means that I am now initiative 6. Now, your warlord might be higher.
My warlord is much higher.
Yeah, so he'll get to fight first regardless.
He is initiative 7 at the moment.
Yeah. So my impact hits are initiative 10, so he would have gone first, and they did that. However...
Then it's mine.
Yes. And also my spell, I think, may have gone after this. So if he kills it, it doesn't matter to do anything, but it's just fun to see.
Perfect.
So different order, I
So
guess.
shall I start attacking?
Yeah,
Or-
so you
Okay.
start attacking.
So I'll go into your...
It's the only thing you can fight.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. The corpse card. Weapon
What's
skill
your weapon
3.
skill? 3. So
Yep.
my weapon skill is 8 at the moment. So I'm wounding... no, I need still 3s. Is yours 3s?
Yes, 3.
No, then it's 2.
Yes, 2s, right?
2s, yeah. And your toughness?
Toughness is 4.
Toughness, my strength is 7 at the moment.
Oh my god.
So I'm
7.
wounding, yeah, because my base strength is 6.
Yep.
I get +1 for
your
the sword.
Yeah, the Chaos Rune
And then
sword,
I think you
which
got
is
plus
7.
one for that, didn't you?
So
For
it
the
might be-
Gifts of Chaos? What is it called? Yeah, plus strength and
So your
leadership.
strength 8?
So my strength is 7. So
7.
Choose 2 wounds still.
Wow.
And -1, so 4 wounds.
Okay, 4 wounds at -1. I have a 4-up save, which becomes a 5-up.
Okay.
I don't save any of them, Mr. Pardo.
I think you have 4 wounds, you said
yes,
before,
wait,
right?
wait. Wait. Hush yourself. I've got a 6-up regen.
Okay. And that's the cut. He did take out 4 Chaos Warriors.
He did. Do you know what? I know how many points is Chaos Warrior? To be fair,
know.
this is quite expensive. This is 115 points plus the warped Tanninulation, the bell.
You took 4 Chaos Warriors.
Yeah.
What are they? How many points are they each? Chaos Warriors.
I don't.
13 points each.
Okay, not enough.
Not enough.
Well, you tried your best, old corpse cart.
It was cool.
Yeah,
I liked it.
He rammed him and then he died miserably. That was hilarious.
The rest attacks.
We'll just
need to
finish
go
that.
in
Yeah,
there.
we'll finish that off camera in a second, and then we'll go on to the next combat. Coming up, boom, gone, vanished. Combat resolution, killing my corpse cart, followed by all of your buffs on top of my lack of doing anything, and your attacks and killing 4 more zombies. You just finished the job.
Yeah.
That
was easy.
That was
Easier than I thought.
Yeah.
like it.
My left flank has completely crumbled, folks. We are in a lot of trouble here.
Yep.
Now,
You did win the other side.
yes, the right flank, however, is looking pretty good. We did this combat and he fled, which is amazing. I didn't catch him. I rolled a 3, which is really annoying. But he is running.
Needed an 8, I rolled a 9.
Yes, exactly.
Just about fair.
Just about failed, which is good. It's what you deserve, plus terror. So, yeah, fleeing he goes, and I will try and chase him down. With that, we're going to go into combat here.
Yep.
And it's troll country. We have lots of attacks, sporting attacks, and then we have some vomits after all that.
Yeah, so I've got additional hand weapons, and they each have 3 attacks, so it's 3, 6. He would only be able to get 1.
Yes.
My weapon skill is 3, so I'm hitting on 3s.
We checked the monstrous infantry, and there was nothing that says, wow.
They are still stupid.
Wow, they're very stupid.
They are still very
That
stupid.
was horrendous.
And my strength is 5, so choose 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Okay.
No AP, because it's only Armor Bane.
Armor Bane. Yeah. These guys will get to go at the same time, even though they've been killed.
Yes.
Because it's the same initiative here. I'll re-roll that. That's not fair. Yeah. That's cocked. No, so 2 skeleton warriors are down.
Okay.
I'll get them in a minute.
Yeah.
They get sticky in there. So we get to fight back. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the front rank.
Yes.
And then +1 for the champ who is in base to base. So let's see if we can do anything about it. Weapon skill 2 to weapon skill 3. So 4s to hit.
5s to hit, right?
5 to hit? I think it's 4s.
Is it, you are a weapon skill 2, right?
2, and your weapon skill 3?
Weapon skill 2, 2, 3, 4s, yeah.
Yeah, 4s.
Okay, 4s.
You're thinking of Horus Heresy, my friend. That's okay. With 3 game systems on our heads, it tends to happen. Now, I am strength 3 to your toughness.
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4. So I'm looking at 4 5s. 1.
Just 1. And have you got any AP on that?
No,
right?
no AP.
I've got light armor, so
Yep,
basically
so
a 6 up.
Followed by regeneration.
Oh, don't need it.
Doesn't need it.
So,
Okay.
yeah, you could have killed 1.
Could have killed 1, I know. Now you have vomits.
Yes, which there's 2 attacks.
Yes.
So it's 1 vomit for everyone in base contact, so it's only 2 attacks.
Yep.
They auto hit.
Lovely.
And the strength is 3 to your toughness of 2, right?
Toughness 3.
Toughness 3, so 4s.
Tough skeletons.
1 dead, because it's -2 AP.
Oh, wow. Yeah, straight through my light armor shield. So you've killed 3.
Yep. You've done no wounds.
I've done no wounds. So you are on 3 right now.
Yep, I've got close order.
You have close order.
1 rank,
with
2
a
ranks.
bonus, and 1 rank.
2 ranks, right?
No, just 1.
Okay.
Yeah, just 1 rank at the back, but that 3 counts as a rank.
Okay,
as monsters inventory.
Okay.
So that's your combat res. I have a banner. I have 2 ranks. I have close order, a horde, and something else, please. Nope, I lose by 1. So 1 extra dies, and I'll take the dead off in a second.
So it's 3 in total.
Yes.
Outside. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 in total.
Okay.
I will remove. And then we'll get into this combat coming up. We were just talking off camera how lucky, because of the whiffed roll by the trolls, that they are, because they had Spirit Leech on them.
Yeah.
They would have lost combat, couldn't have used General's Leadership, even though he's close by.
I would have needed a double 1, basically.
It would have been crazy, and I would have tried to hunt you down, of course. But no, I lost that combat. So I've given ground 2 inches, and then you can pivot with a follow-up, and Mr. Pardo has now put all 3 of his trolls
It's good. I
in
like the
combat.
pivot as well because it obviously gives you a bit more of an advantage
Yeah,
when,
agreed.
when you're going
I
back
like
into
it too.
combat.
So we're going to go with the fighting here now, and my vampire will be going first at initiative 6. We're going to carry on the challenge between the Wight King
Yes.
and the Exalted Champ, which is very cool.
Has to happen.
While the vampire does the work on the
You
rest
have
of the guys.
initiative
6.
6. My initiative is 5
On your Exalted?
on my exalted.
Oh, well, let's do the challenge first then.
Okay.
It's out of sequence, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So, challenge.
Challenge, yeah. What's your weapon skill?
5.
Minus 6.
Yes, because my Curse of Years is no longer a thing.
Yeah. So 4 hits.
Yep.
And then my strength is 6 to your toughness.
Toughness is 5. So 3.
3 is 2.
2 wounds. Okay.
Minus 1.
-1.
Yep.
So I have full plate. No, I don't. I have heavy armor and shield, and I also have my talisman. So that's 2 fails, but I have 5 ups. No, but then I have 6 up regens.
I think that you only had 2 wounds, remember?
I know. I just need.
What are you checking?
I'm checking if his regeneration is 5+ or 6+.
I think you said
It's
6 up
6
before.
plus, yeah.
Need a 6. Don't roll a 6. Let me kill him.
It's 5 up. It's 5 up.
Oh,
it's
okay.
5 up. I was looking at the wrong one.
Okay, so
He lives on a wound.
Yeah.
Ah, lucky I checked that. Yeah, it's the White Lord has 6 up. I'm just checking the wrong stats. But carry on. The fighting carries on, and I get to fight back.
Yes.
So my weapon skill is 5. So it's 4 to hit.
Yep. Weapon skill is 6. So 4 to hit.
1 hit, and that's all I need though. 5 or 6 is killing blow.
It's a 1 again.
Again. All right, my Wight King is not much of a protector.
Okay, so now your vampire attacks.
Now my vampire attacks. Okay, so here we go. Hit.
Listen, it happens sometimes.
No.
So now it's next. What's the rest of your? What's the rest of your initiative?
All great weapons. They're all initiative 1 essentially.
Okay,
So you-
unwieldy.
Unwieldy, to your Horus Heresy.
So and your weapon skill
is 3.
is 3. So my weapon skill is 4, wasn't it? I said before.
4 or 5? I think it's 5.
5, yeah. So I'm hitting on that,
Beautiful.
and that is 3 wounds.
3 wounds. AP?
-1 because they have the.
Okay, yeah, 6 ups followed by 6 ups. Nothing and nothing. So that rank at the back is gone for now. Ouch. Okay,
So you don't attack, right? With
I
anything?
have just the champion.
Just
because
2
the
attacks.
champion doesn't count as a casualty.
Okay, always stays there.
So, yes, that's nothing. Wow.
So I've won by
So
4.
4, yeah, so you kill 4, and then you have 2 banners.
That's including the wounds I did, right?
Yeah, 4 including, because you kill 3 Graveguard plus the wounds, that's 4.
I've got 2 banners.
You have 2 banners, you have 1 rank,
Yep.
and a closed order formation.
Yes.
I have a closed order formation, I have 2 ranks
Yep.
bonus, I have a horde bonus, which increases it by 1, and then I have a banner.
That's it.
That's it, so I lose by 3.
Yep.
So I'm Indomitable 2, so I lose by 1,
Okay.
which is the vampire is Indomitable 2.
Yeah. Yep.
Which
Grants
is really
you
nice. So it means the whole unit, the whole unit gets it, which is nice because it makes them a little bit tougher.
Perfect.
But I once again fall back 2 inches,
Yep. And I will pursue.
and you will pursue.
Drink. Let's put a more because someone.
Oh, sorry.
complained that
Yeah,
wasn't
someone's
so-
saying eyeballing 2 inches. It's really important.
It's really important.
The internet. Now, that is
That
all
is
the
my
cards.
turn. That's my turn 4.
That was my turn. 4.
No, that was your turn 4. Yeah,
now your
you
turn
did those silly charges.
Oh,
yeah.
yes. I
So
regret.
on to my turn
5.
5. Yeah.
Big stuff.
Big
Here we go. Start of the turn 5 for the Chaos Warriors, Warriors of Chaos.
Yep.
Strategy Fury.
Strategy phase.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do my roll for here.
Yes. And
Which is
that's fine.
Even if I get a 6, I still pass.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'll roll anyway. That's pass.
But,
If I get all my stupid units
are
are
in
in
combat.
combat, so I don't need to do any
Yep,
stupid
they're too
units.
busy.
And then lastly, I can't do any wizardry rolls
no.
because I'm feeling
running
back.
away.
So at the end, I just have to try and rally,
Yep.
which I do.
Nice. Spin round.
So
I'm prepared to meet your doom.
there we go, like that.
Okay.
It's a bit weird because the tray's still there.
I know. The trace still
So
there.
when okay,
Classic
so
of fantasy.
after that, I will do my charges. So they are going to charge into there.
Yep.
Oh, not retreats. charge. There we go. And that's it.
That's it, yeah.
Can't do anything else.
Roll it up. 2 dice. Oh, and everything in
6.
between. So they would go like this.
Yeah.
And then they would pivot and go in like so and close the door.
Bing.
Roughly.
More or less.
One hand cam. Lovely. Okay, so that's real big trouble for me.
Yes.
If I lose that unit, I've pretty much lost the game.
Yes.
Because that's where
Which
all
is
my
a good
points
thing.
are.
But we do
Good
have
thing
to
for you.
shoot.
Yeah, you can basically shoot. If I was you, I'd try and go for the you got me saying it now, the black coach.
The back coach.
The carriage.
Yeah, we'll do that.
So let's try and pop him, because blowing some skeletons up is not going to do anything right now. 4 inches forward. It could still clip it.
I think it still clips it, yeah.
We'll check.
Because you have to go in the center, don't you?
Yes, center, correct.
So, still clips the base.
Nice.
Is that still a thing?
Yeah, it's still a thing. I'll give it to you. It's my fault for making an extra big base for him because it looks cool.
So, strength is it's the center, so it's
Yes,
strength
10.
10. Yeah.
So yeah, it goes straight through.
Minus 5,
Yeah,
was it?
can't-
Something crazy like that?
I do have a regen.
It's D3 damage, isn't it?
A roll of 1 regardless. Yeah, D3 damage. Just roll the D3. It's minus 5, strength 10 if I remember rightly.
So it's the big 3.
Oh, the big 3's got, I think,
1 wound left,
I think 1 wound left, yeah. I think
you said that because at the beginning, before the game started, you said, well, if I do 3 damage,
Yeah, you could almost kill it.
You could almost kill it.
And it is 4 wounds. It's got 1 wound remaining.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, that's not good.
I like that.
I bet you do. So with that,
Didn't I do a wound to it finally? No.
no, remember it's got Indomitable. So I lost combat by 1, but it has
Yeah.
Indomitable 1, so it doesn't crumble by 1.
Okay, but I didn't do a wound to it before, I mean.
And remember I had a 3-up save.
Oh, that's right. And you said Space
Yes, that was off camera.
Oh, yeah.
Space Brood save.
Yeah.
Right, with that, combat coming up right here.
And here.
And here. This is going to be, if I hold the line on this flank now,
Yeah.
it's...
We'll do these off camera quickly.
Okay,
And
sure,
then we'll
sure.
come
The troll
for
one, yeah, because
for
it's just
the
stomping
main
on
fight
them.
there.
And we'll come for the big fight. That did not go well for me at all.
Trolls are good.
Trolls?
When you're going into a weapon skill 2, toughness 3 units,
Yeah.
they're good.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We got initiative the same, but I did nothing back and in classic skeleton form. But it's just the combat res, the unstable. It really battered me because of the number of attacks you got. You kill load through, and then the bonuses on top of that. Yeah, and then the vomits, things like that. It's just, it really cut me down.
I think you killed a total, what, 8?
Yeah, it was a lot. Yeah. So we've obviously given ground, and he's decided to carry on. My Spirit Leech has done nothing for me in this game. I thought we had broken you.
And stupid still does allow you to carry on into combat, right? So you don't...
So there's a really contentious issue with, okay, it's a bit extreme. There's a big debate amongst people who are talking about the rules that do you have stupid forever once you have it?
Yeah.
As in you are affected by stupid?
Once you fail it.
Yes.
Or is it every turn?
I think it's every turn.
I think it's every turn.
That's how you read it.
I understand what they're saying, because when you read it could be that way, but it can't be played that way.
Yeah, because it'd be ridiculous.
Yeah.
For example, your Exalted Hero would just be
stupid all
the
day
whole
from-
unit
from
wouldn't do it. Yeah,
Doesn't
it's just
make
stupid. So it is stupid. Now, let's get into combat here. Now you've got high initiative over here.
Got initiative 9 on my champion.
Yes.
On my Chaos Lord
Chaos
first.
Lord.
Weapon skill is 8.
Okay, straight into my unit.
Choose 2 hits.
Nothing I can do here.
All hits.
All hit.
And choose 2 wounds.
Wow, because he's super strong.
Yeah, his strength is 7 now. Yeah.
4, that is right.
So that is 4. Yes.
AP, 1.
AP minus 1 because of the sword.
6 ups. Save 2.
Nice.
Followed by 6 ups. Save another 1.
Nice.
But that counts as
combat resolution.
Which is what happened with my regen over here. I regened a bunch, but yeah.
And then the rest of the guys, so hitting on 3s.
Yes, hitting on 3s.
Miss. And strength is 5.
Okay,
right?
so
was
3s.
it strength? Strength 4.
Okay, so 4s.
That is 4 at minus 1. 3 at minus 1.
3 at minus 1, 6 ups. Followed by 6 ups.
That's better.
No, that's 3 more slain. 1, 2, 3 more down. Oof. Graveguard drop in. So there's no supporting attacks this side because this rank got all slain across here.
Then shall we go into the challenge quickly?
Let's go to the challenge quickly, but it will be my vampire, but it doesn't matter.
But we'll do it like we've been doing it in the last
exactly.
things. So he's got 4 attacks plus 1 for the buff he got.
Yes, he does. He is hitting on 3 hits because I am weapon skill 5, you're weapon skill 6.
So 3 hits. And strength is 5.
Yes.
+1 for the sword, 6.
Yes.
So 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Oh, God. AP1, you said, right? If I remember rightly?
Yes.
So heavy armor
-1.
shield becomes 5 ups. No. Regen 5 ups. No.
And that's it.
That's
right?
overkill as well, yeah, by 2. So I'll put a little 2 there.
So the wounds spill over as well?
I believe so, overkill, yes, I believe so. I forgot to mention he has 2 captured banners from the zombies as well. It's not looking good, guys. But my vampire now attacks, goes into the unit.
At the high initiative.
Yes, his weapon skill is 7. So he is hitting on 3s. Yes, 3s, because your weapon skill is 5, right?
Yep.
And then he is strength 5. So 1 wound, AP 1.
Oh, that's one dead. You went into here, right?
Yeah, that's 1 dead. And now your
I attack with the rest of my guys.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks going in.
Nice. So weapon skill is 5. Your weapon skill is 4, isn't it?
Weapon skills 3.
3. So 3s.
Actually, I was -1 to hit you if I survive as well.
Oh, that's very true. Yeah.
Not that it isn't mattered right now, but
1
1 wound. Okay.
-1.
-1, so 6 up because I've only got heavy armor. No, and 6 up regen. No, that's another Graveguard slain.
Yep.
And that does mean, however, he's dead.
Yes. 1 more would be dead.
He would be dead, so it's just my champion.
Yeah. Yes, because he's dead as well.
Yes, because the Wight King died.
Yeah.
So that's it. So yes, -1 to hit you as well, even with my weapon skill 3.
You were hitting on 5. You know?
Now, the Banner of the Barrows is really strong. It's a banner you can take, but it's really expensive.
You can take.
I can take.
Is it vampires only?
Yes.
Okay.
It's really expensive. You need a BSB White Lord only to take it, it says. So it's a lot of investment. I took a Wight King.
What does it do?
It allows the unit to always hit on a 3+.
Always hits on a 3.
Yes.
What happens with mine? That is -1.
Good question.
Yeah, if it's always hits on 3 ups.
Yeah, I'd have to check the rule. But generally, you always hit on 3+.
Yeah.
Now, it could say before modifiers. I don't have it right in front of me. But the point is that it's really expensive, but I can see why bringing it. Because before, you could take the Banner of the Barrows on the unit anyway.
Okay.
Now you have to basically tax it.
Tax it.
There's a lot of
I like
tax.
tax it.
And I haven't got a BSB model,
Okay.
so that's why I didn't bring a BSB, because I'm not bringing a BSB without a banner, because that'd just be silly.
Yeah.
So hence the Wight King there on his own, and he failed miserably. So
Combat resolution.
Yes, combat resolution. So that's a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the regen one, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. Are you sure that this won't spill over?
Let's quickly check that,
Yes.
because that could be important. Oh, wow. So, yes, overkill is a thing. I double checked. And
Up to a maximum of 5,
which is really big.
That's a lot.
Yeah, only in a challenge, but the overkill is there. Now, listen, folks. So, that is a total of 9 in terms of combat res, right? Because of the regen one, but then 3 for him.
Yeah, that's all your purple dice on that side.
Yes, exactly. Yes, because you took the wound off him and then killed him twice more.
Yep.
And then the purple dice is the regen, then it's the ones you killed. I killed 1 back.
Yes.
So I take that off. And
You've already taken it off, which is
that was my banner. Thank you. So this was the total combat res.
Killed 1 banner.
Killed 1 banner.
Yeah, and then I've got 2 for 2 ranks.
Yep.
2 for 2 banners.
Yep.
And 1 for
Closed order.
Closed order.
And then
1 for flanking.
1 for flanking. Now I have closed order as well, so I'll take that off.
Oh, that's right.
So I have lost by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, but I have Indomitable 2. So I lose by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've got a standard bearer, a champion, and my vampire left.
Yeah.
Um,
Do I see the white flag poking out
Oh.
of your pocket? Do you want to take it out?
I mean,
peeking. It's peeking.
it's peaking.
Yeah. So if we think about it, next turn they're dead.
Well, so what would happen next turn, if we talk it through, is I could potentially raise 5 or 6 more of them back,
I would kill them.
and you would kill them.
Yes. This combat I'm going to win again.
Yes.
Just because we saw how many attacks I have.
Yes.
And
you
can take this off. I'll take this
Oh,
off.
you can give me that. Thank you very much.
I can take this off.
I've also not I've not killed anything, so I've had no points.
Just one.
Oh, just those points for the Marauders
Because
and
of
the
being
Sorcerer.
nice.
Because you're being nice, and a banner.
Yes, and a banner.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I've lost my dogs. I've lost my corpse cart foolishly.
Yep.
Both units are zombies.
Yep.
I'll lose these skeletons, and to be honest, this is.
Yeah, I can shoot at that next turn as well, so you might lose that.
That's 200 points there with one wound left.
In 10-6, yeah.
Yeah, and I think can you check for me, your Hell Cannon,
Yes.
is it magical attacks on the actual blast itself? Does it say magical attacks?
I don't think it's magical
No?
attacks. No. It's multiple wounds, bombardment, move, or shoot.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Because that would have helped. I could turn it ethereal, folks. I could turn that thing ethereal.
No.
Which-
So you can survive. You
I can survive. I'll
There's
survive.
nothing that can.
Yes, hurt ethereal, exactly. So I'll keep those points alive. But yes, we'll count up the points. I think it's time to put the white flag in with only a handful left. Yes, and plus it's your first victory. I want to give it to you.
Thanks. That's it. I don't play fantasy ever again. Undefeated champion of the world.
Let's talk about it all in the end of game conclusion. There it is, end of another chapter of the old world in the SN studio, and a victory, a crushing victory to Chaos. So I'm happy in a way.
Isn't this like bad guys versus bad guys? Yeah, right?
Pretty much.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, there's no like, everyone's bad guys.
Yeah.
Everyone's bad guys in the old world. But yes, great game.
Yeah.
Thank you for delving into the old world.
Yeah. Trying my best.
Yeah.
Trying my best.
And yeah, guys, exactly. We're also learning.
Yeah. Like
as
there was a lot of admin from me behind the camera. Every
Yeah.
time the camera switched off, I
There's
was
questions.
like, time to sit down, open books for questions galore. Yeah.
Exactly. And as you guys can imagine, obviously playing
3 systems.
yeah, and I've tried 3 different armies now in 3 different reports.
Fuck.
It's so things will get missed and things will be janky here and there.
Yeah.
But look, at the end of the day,
Getting there.
yeah, and you're here for the fun, right? And if you're not here for the fun, what are you here for? So anyway, let's talk about the game. I think I made a whole bunch of tactical errors in that game.
Yeah.
But I also wanted to let you win to make you feel good.
Yes. It was weird because in the opening couple of turns, I thought that I was like thinking like, how do I beat this army?
Yeah.
Like everything's regenerating. Your psychic powers were horrendously awful against me.
Yeah.
I had so much bad luck as well. You were not kind enough to give me my cannon back. But it didn't do much.
No,
it didn't do much
it
at
didn't do
all.
much. Yeah,
like
yeah, it didn't
if
do much.
it was off the table, the game would have finished earlier. and that's
Those
it.
things can either be crippling or, like, for example, if that got into one of my Graveguard units or the Graveguard unit and like smashed them up, it would have been tough.
Yes.
It would have been tough going back.
Yeah, definitely. But apart from that, yeah, I think obviously we were having a fun here and there. We were doing things that maybe when we start playing the game properly or more competitively, you wouldn't do those things. But we're trying things out, seeing what happens if we do silly things.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
that.
I mean, for example, the whole left flank with my zombies and my corpse cart, I would have just... Trouble is, with this kind of list, is what I used to play in previous fantasy. I used to love my Raising Dead. I love my big hordes of undead. So it's death by attrition. You would just keep raising big units of undead everywhere.
Yeah.
You'd keep like saturating the enemy and wither them down. I tried something similar here, but there's things I would have done differently if we were playing a bit more like not
definitely.
serious, but just.
I think my deployment would have been different as well. And I think that having an elite army like this is very difficult to deploy.
Yeah.
Because there's not much you can do. You just have to go straight for the middle and fight for it.
Yes, you do. That's the beauty of Chaos Warriors, though, because as you saw, I mean...
Chaos Warriors, man, they're so good.
They're powerful.
Yeah, I on paper, they don't look as powerful, but when you start seeing that they have a weapon skill 5, seeing that their armor is 4+ or 5 up, and the list just goes on and on, you notice why they are the Chaos Warriors and well renowned for how good they are.
Exactly. So I think when we have a rematch in the future, you'll probably have Bretonians, something like that, or Empire, knowing
For sure.
But I will bring a fully vamped vampire count list.
Yeah.
And
Would like to see that.
Yeah, we'll like to see that. And I'll have no holds barred then.
Yeah. Your carts thing was good anyway.
The corpse cart,
corpse
MVP,
carts,
killed 4 Chaos Warriors.
Yeah.
Probably did more than anything else.
And both carts were good.
The back coach is good as well.
The coach was good. The charge from it is
devastating.
devastating.
200 points, especially when I got 2 charges off, essentially.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah.
As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button after watching all this. You owe us. You owe us after all of this.
That's very important.
It's very late.
It's 1:15 in the morning. 12:15 in the morning.
Yeah. So anyway, appreciate everyone watching, taking the time to hang out with us while we play some old world. More coming. I think Tomb King's next. Ooh. So I got more rules to read. And of course, if you're into Horus Heresy content, don't forget we do plenty of that on the channel as well. Until next time, goodbye.
I'm now the undefeated champion of the world.
God.